only one I really listen to is Shaq. Like he's the only one that he says stuff like he's a bozo. He goes over one, but he's the only one where the back and forth is cool. I feel like all the rest of y'all is like it's like talking to a baby. Like I'm talking, and the baby is like.
God
and that's that's what I'm hearing.
I'm so enamored how you guys let Dale spin you guys around, spank your baby bottom, and just throw you back in bed. It's crazy.
Without the baby powder too. I can't believe you guys are letting him get this off.
Starting getting started, the playing choice way. Green light, supercharged, the playing choice way. Got shot, got Jordan, got Dale, got Jay. That them boy gon' get it started, the playing choice way. Hey, hey, yeah, it's the playing choice way. Yeah, them boys gon' get it started, the playing choice way. Yeah, the playing choice way. Come and switch lanes into the playing choice way.
We're here. We live.
I need more people. Hello, chat. Last week I had the new mic. Now I have the background. So I'm every week is something new with the editing for Del James. But listen here, I need Dave because Dave is really, really stuck in his marketing thing. That's like a bad. It's really a bad take to me. It's like one of the worst takes I've heard in a while.
Yeah,
it makes it sound very smart though.
No, he used these words. It's like Nas rapping sometimes, and people saying like,
because Nas is amazing.
Dave is good at what he does, but with the marketing, it's nowhere you're telling me it's not because of what Jordan did on the court. And Nike couldn't push the Jordan 1s anywhere to help Mike because no one knew who he was. It makes no sense to me. I really need to like, come on, Dave.
I felt like he was
your takes out of this world.
You said what?
I said, Dub, is my mic not loud enough?
No, we can hear you.
Your mic is good.
I said, is Dub's takes out of this world? He has the new background.
Yeah.
My takes are out of this world because most of the time they're right.
Hey, hold on.
Okay, double on Musk.
Nah, but
fire.
Double on Musk. How many nicknames are you guys gonna give me?
Well, I mean, you got the background, so you know.
Word. How y'all doing?
Blurry Ron.
Blurry Ron.
Blurry Vision.
Yo, wait, where are you right now, Ron? What state?
I'm in California.
Oh.
The great state of Cali.
Nice. How's the forest?
Haven't been to that place in a long time, but it was good while it lasted.
Okay. Love is love.
Most that.
Dub's background is killing me. It's so funny, bro.
This is for y'all making me. This is where all y'all making fun of me for being so short. Now you see how really tall I am.
That's fire.
You feel me?
Yeah, how does my mic sound?
Shaq, your mic is good.
They were asking about it in the chat.
Nah, come on, we're ready for your wild takes. Just come right out the gate with it.
JD,
start us off.
Nah, it's on JD.
Wait,
JD, let's get it.
I'm ready for a walk.
Let Shaq get off his beginning show rants.
I don't think he was ranting today because he's not feeling well.
I'm ranting only because guys are funny in this space, and I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted. I'm ran down. I'm tired of bringing up other podcasters, so I'm not gonna do it. But at the same time, in the same breath, guys are funny.
I get it. This is why you're sick. You're sick of being. I got
you. Shaq, say it with your chest, man.
I don't want to start anything, but I'm really close.
Go ahead, man. It's okay.
No, I'm gonna let these guys live.
That's
I want to though. I'll probably give them to next episode.
Shaq, I told you this is what I'm here for. All right, look, if you want to say face, you could do that. All you got to do is say the word. I'll air them all out.
I'm a chatter today. I'm just gonna sit back and just view it from the chat's point of view and just see how crazy you guys' takes are, because I don't have it.
Got you.
And who does have the baby in the background? Is that you, Ron?
It might be him or me.
Of course it's Ron.
Might be Dub.
No,
You got a little one?
no, I don't.
Your
I
ex get a
don't.
hold of that, boy. I'm telling you.
My grandmother, tried to say that my grandmother tried to play a trick on me, saying that a girl came here, saying that it was my kid, but then it was just my aunt. My aunt was at the door, so.
How many people live in your household, Dub?
Right now we have a lot. My aunt came over for some time, so right now we're at like 8 to 10. But normally it's around,
Hey,
say 6.
hey, Dub, you was shook?
Am I what?
You was shook when your grandma hit you with that prank?
Not gonna lie, my heart dropped a little bit. My heart dropped a little bit because I
So
remember
it's a chance. It's a chance it's a baby Dub Zero crawling around somewhere.
because there was this
Just
one
saying.
chick I messed with and she moved to Puerto Rico. I never talked to her ever since.
Mhm.
So I was
Oh,
kind of
okay.
worried about that.
So
Very-
basically, she
She was
left
pregnant.
and you were a part of the skin to skin violence.
There's no, I don't know. The skin to skin violence. What do you mean by that?
What do you think
No
he means by
glove.
that?
No glove.
Yeah, well, you know,
No glove, Dub.
yeah,
No
you know,
glove, Dub.
Add another one. Add another one to the nickname because
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
name.
We're not going down this path. JD is telling you.
All right. Let's
Hey,
do
you want me to?
this.
You want me to
Yeah.
start? You want me to start the walk back?
I'll start the episode and we can start it off with the walk
All
back.
right.
Welcome back to another episode of Player's Choice, the number one place to be for NBA hot takes and flop takes. If you are in the Discord, you know that today we are playing bingo, and I just want to shout out everyone who's participating today. Shout out Deshaun, Madden Champ, Big Zay, Around the NBA podcast. They all submitted bingo cards today, so good luck for you. Shaq, do we have the prize pool? What are we doing for today?
Around the NBA podcast, asked to join the show, so he'll probably be on soon. I think he wants a little bit of Dale. Pause.
Okay, but I asked about a prize pool.
That's the prize.
That's the prize. You get to come on Player's Choice.
And go against Dell.
Go against Deldish.
But hold on, though, Dale.
That's a good prize.
What percentage are you giving him, though?
I don't know who
gonna
it
go
is.
like,
I have no idea who it is, or like I don't know.
so you're
He's a
taking
cool
it as a
bro.
random
He's
off the
a cool
street, just
guy.
walking into the gym like, oh, I want to play you one-on-one.
No. I honestly love when guests come on because they come on from all over, and I love it's so many different views and opinions, and they say things that I never like thought of, and it's good to like see how other people view things because one thing we are all doing is watching the same game.
No, with that,
And like we all watching the same game, and everybody has so many things, and it's literally we all watching the same game, like. And we watch Bob Cousy dribble and not put it between his legs, and he's a top 75 player ever. We all sit here and watch that.
No, but his pound dribble was so mean. I don't know if he had to put it through his legs.
Okay.
Yo, Shaq, can I
Boy
get
had a mean crab dribble.
Can we tell them what the prize pool is for today for all the participants?
What is it?
You tell me.
Jack said he's not talking today, JD.
I know, but I need to tell them what the prize pool is. They have no idea what they're competing for.
I thought they were competing to come on the show.
Yeah, but multiple people can win, so.
We're gonna have a 15-person Player's Choice.
That's fire.
Shaq,
That
will you
would
give
be
me a prize pool
amazing.
so I can move along?
He's thinking.
Ask
Move
Dale.
on.
Ask the chat what they want the prize pool to be to come on the show.
Buddha Kuda said $10,000.
Oh my God.
We're
Hey,
gonna
that's how
need.
you-
We're gonna
that's
need.
how you set the bar high.
We're gonna
I like
need.
it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
need a
but
couple
Buddha
more
Kuda.
subs for that.
How about the new? How about the new Call of Duty?
But, bro, multiple people can win, so it's a prize pool.
I like first person to win that gets on the show. That's what King Kobe
We
said.
don't know who the first person technically to win though is. We've talked about this. $50,
First person to send the receipt in.
bro.
I don't know. Is $50 better than being on the show? I would choose
50.
the show.
The rules are already. God,
No,
no,
let's
this is
see.
making
Yo,
me
wait,
miserable.
Wait,
$50
JD,
to be on the
JD,
show.
if you knew the rules already, why are you asking?
Because I'm trying to get the value. I need the value because it's either going to be paid out on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and I need the dollar value so that they know.
I want to
So
see what our
10
fans
people-
value more: $50 or being on the show. This
Bro.
will tell us a lot about ourselves, guys.
Not
Ron,
us. Them.
Ron can choose the prize pool.
All right, we're
or
doing
if they wanna be on the
$50.
show.
Shout out to everybody. $50 prize pool. Whoever
So if
wins,
10
it's
people win, they
split,
get $5.
but there's not 10 people. So shout out to everybody joining live on Twitch. If you're new to Player's Choice, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, rate and review the podcast on whatever audio platform you're listening on. Join the Discord, stay tapped in with the community and everything going on in the world of Player's Choice. And make sure you check out the website,
Doug just
smck77.com.
brought in an alien.
Copy yourself some Player's Choice merch. We are
I can't
already
believe you
off
called
to
my little
a
brother an alien.
insane
Dub, was that
start.
Harry Potter?
Yo, I've
Can you tell
never
him
heard
come
any-
back?
Yo, Jay, come down.
You and Dub have inside jokes already.
No, that's
No.
look. You'll see. Wait,
You didn't
look.
see him. You didn't see him. I've
Shaq didn't
never
see
heard
Harry Potter.
anybody-
That's
I've
that's
never
that's
seen
that's, that's the
anybody
Bill
call him
James
Harry Potter.
connection.
No, it's Harry Potter. I promise
You're
you.
Harry Potter for tonight.
Look, Shaq.
Yo, don't curse. Don't curse. Just don't, son up. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Harry Potter with a little more honey buns.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Dub,
Well.
do you want to do your walk back?
So my walk back.
I hate this walk back.
You guys don't even know what walk back it is.
You told us
What was it?
the Cavs.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
that
my
wasn't a walk back. No, that was never a walk back.
Oh, okay.
Nah, the one in the walk back. I'll come to terms with this whole Shaq thing because
Okay.
time out.
Wow.
But let me elaborate on that. I never said that Shaq was not a top 10 player of all time.
That's true.
I just said that when it came to guys like Kareem, Hakeem, Magic, and Bird, and Duncan, I just believe that those were just better players than Shaquille O'Neal. So to me, in my eyes, I don't see how Shaquille O'Neal is an automatic top 5 player in a lot of other people's eyes. You know what I mean?
No,
You don't know what I mean?
no, because
Why
I don't know why. Why do you say Duncan and is better? I can understand arguing Hakeem
well,
a little bit.
Defense, mainly because of defense. I believe when it comes to Kareem, Hakeem, and Tim Duncan, those guys offer way more defensively than Shaq. And I believe when you're playing that type of position, that's hand in hand with your scoring ability on level of importance.
So if you had a prime Shaq, prime Duncan,
Prime Duncan,
you'll take prime Duncan over prime Shaq?
because there was moments in
No, just yes or no. You'll take prime
Yeah,
Duncan over prime
yeah,
Shaq.
you got
Okay.
because there's moments in
Okay.
Tim Duncan's career where Tim Duncan, in the 2001 Western Conference Finals, he was having a better series in that Western Conference Finals than Shaq. But Kobe
But
was
it's-
the guy. Kobe was the guy to carry the load in that series. So Tim
Mhm.
Duncan was
Elijah?
holding his own against Shaquille O'Neal without a doubt.
So,
in my
Dub,
mind.
who's your best big of all time?
Kareem?
Who?
Your guy, Kareem.
Oh, okay, all right.
So yeah,
Dub,
that's
if
one.
you
yeah.
ever watched a full game of Kareem, I'm just asking for the chat.
Yes.
What
yes,
game was it?
absolutely. It was. in
So
the
how did you
finals.
find this game?
It was in the finals. Lakers. Well, no, it wasn't a full. It wasn't an entire game, but it was a good majority.
Okay.
It was a good
Was
majority.
this on NBA TV?
It was on YouTube, and he was
Yeah,
watching
YouTube.
Kareem clips. You're
Well,
not sitting there telling me you watched Kareem full game.
what's
You're
up-
not
what's
doing
up?
that.
Wait, what's
No,
wrong?
let him tell us that. I'm
what's
here
wrong?
for it.
What's wrong with your guys and older players? Seriously, is it just
Can I
because?
please know when you watched this game?
No. I want to know why. What's up with your guys' problems and older players?
I want to know this too.
Is it
You
just because
can't,
of dribble?
you can't
is it
answer
just
the
'cause-
question with the question. I'm asking you
I
when this
just-
game was. Like, I'm prying.
I'll answer after you answer the question. When did you watch the game?
I thought I answered it a long time ago.
Oh, okay. When
Oh,
you
Like
were
when you were like what?
14? 14?
No. Probably like 2-3 years ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
off of this one game, you came to terms and you came to grips that Hakeem.
It's not just. It's just not one game. It's also highlights as well. You guys know. And
so
I just
you went
look
to
at.
YouTube
I
and
just-
typed in
I just
Hakeem
look at
Olajuwon.
Kareem.
stats.
Kareem.
I look at Kareem.
Oh,
And that hook shot that you guys hate for
this
some
is
reason.
worse.
He's a
Mhm.
7-footer whose arms is long as hell.
Mhm.
Who the hell is blocking that?
Let me ask you a question, Dub. So you think Kareem's better than Shaq overall, right?
Yes.
And you asked, what's our problem with old players because of what? Like, I'll answer the question, but I just want to know, like, we think we don't appreciate old players. You think we don't?
No. It's not the fact that you guys don't appreciate old players, because you guys obviously do. My whole thing is, why is it that you guys don't think that older players, especially when it comes to like Magic and Larry Bird, that
Are good?
that they can't play in today's era? When really the
Okay.
only thing that they're missing, the only thing that they're missing is dribble moves.
Okay. Do you believe in evolution? Or no?
Yes, absolutely.
So you believe like in man and all that Darwin and all that stuff going upwards?
Trust me. I
You
know,
believe in
I
that?
know
Oh man.
where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this.
Do you believe in it or no? Yes or no?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I absolutely do.
So you're telling me, you see how we are men today. You see the specimen of like a LeBron James. You thinking now he's looking down at whoever Darwin was the first man is like, what are you gonna do?
My whole thing is
what?
my whole thing is comparing with, let's say, Larry.
I'm just
Larry
comparing,
Bird.
you know, like how they said the man walked on their hands first. All that stuff are the players from before. That's how they played to me. Like they're walking on hands. They don't know these things. So if you can't say if you drop them in this era, because if you drop them, they'll have that game. You can't change their game.
But you see, that's what you're doing. I believe that if you drop,
I'm not doing nothing then.
But no. I believe, because you're basically telling me that these guys don't have the ability to adapt, the ability to learn. Basically, what you're telling me, that they don't have the ability to learn about the game around them to make them that much better of a player.
This is my
I'm saying
thing.
that's the opposite.
Why? Okay. Okay. Who didn't make them, like, why they couldn't just dribble between the legs regardless? Like, that's not
because they didn't,
like,
because that wasn't where basketball was made for. That wasn't where it was tailored to at the time that they played.
You're in the gym alone. You're in the gym alone. Why you never just thought to put the ball between your legs or behind the back? Like, what are you?
And
like,
I'm pretty sure. Wait, time out. When it comes to Larry Bird and Johnson, I'm pretty sure they was doing those things. We could definitely find clips.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Though they're also a part of the evolution process. That's a farther time than the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. But even like Michael Jordan, the reason Michael Jordan, he went from the game changed while he was playing. He went from playing against, people call them construction workers of the early 80s. Then the 1990s, he went against the flashy AI. All that time, he's still at his peak, dominating. You don't see Jordan the same as 84 to 98. That's why he said my game became just more mental than anything I could do on the court. That's why I look at him. But it's some players that their game just stayed the same. And with the time, they just...
I'm just saying.
Look how Magic was when he came back in 1995.
He wasn't that good.
All right.
He was.
Wait.
He wasn't that good, but he was older.
Wait.
He was an older player.
He wasn't that
time.
good. He just played a different role.
Well, yeah, he played. Let me rephrase that. He didn't play at the same level.
Okay, Jordan came back in 2000. Of course, he's not going to play at the same level, and he still had 50. At 40, he scored 50 in the NBA.
Yeah, MJ's the greatest of all time, so there's a reason for that. You know what I mean?
But don't say but I'm not a fan of the old timers. And y'all made basketball what basketball is, but I'm not doing that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong for saying if you plug them in and saying that they can't learn anything is going to be difficult for them. You're not wrong in saying that.
Do you see their forms?
All I'm saying is that.
No, do you see their forms though? Like for real.
I understand where you're going, because like you said, evolution is a thing, and basketball now is way more skilled than it was back then. All I'm saying is when it comes to these great players, that they will have the ability to learn and the ability to adapt to the era that they're playing in. Because honestly, what you're telling me right now, the whole basis of your argument for not being able to play today is dribble moves.
No, that's just something that I could look at and be like, ugh. I'm serious. I'll be like, ugh.
Okay.
All right. First,
that's it, Jeff.
Before we get started, shout out to Dream Hoops. Thank you for the sub. Does anyone else want to tap in on this, or should we get into topic number 1?
Let's get it.
We can tap in. Deb's quite the historian, though.
Top tier.
Quite the historian.
All right. I'm on that same boat with you.
I appreciate
until the Titanic goes down, I'm on that ship.
That's why we're out of this world.
Hey, and by the way, Magic had a great behind the back move too. Amazing.
All right, let's talk. Let's kick things off with the Celtics and 76ers. They're rumored to have engaged in trade discussions involving Ben Simmons and Jaylen Brown. Did you guys see this? Why are you laughing over there, Ron?
Good old Ben. Good old Ben. I
Smart better
personally
get
think that
cozy
should
in that
keep him,
corner.
but I personally think that should keep him. But if you can get Jaylen Brown, I don't think you pass that up.
I tweeted this.
Personally,
I tweeted this earlier today, and I said I don't think this is that bad of a trade for the Celtics.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, because then they'll get that point guard. Yeah, they'll get that pass first point guard and everything.
I think it just helps them on the defensive side of the floor where they struggle right now.
Yeah.
That as well.
And
Yeah.
Are the Sixers the best team in the East?
I think it's them and the Bulls right now. After tonight, the Sixers were on top.
Not
They
like
lost.
record-wise. I'm talking
lost
about just
tonight.
like in general.
It's a good question.
I think no, just because I don't think so.
I
I
mean,
just
keep in
don't.
mind, they had the best record in the East last year.
They have
you
a
know,
great team. They have a
History,
great team.
history is just
honestly.
repeating itself.
Yeah. They do have a really good team. It's just I don't know, it's just something about the Sixers just not to put them up there yet. I don't know why.
Shaq?
You want to see Jaylen Brown and Embiid?
That would be nice. That would
That
be
would
really nice.
Real tough. But
I think
I'm
that
gonna
would
take it
be
a step further though.
Be better than Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid.
Let me ask you a question though. Like, okay, Jaylen Brown is very talented. I do love him, but real nice. Like, why? I'm just asking.
What do you-
I think it's real nice because he gets a two-way compliment that now he has a legit second option that can go really get a bucket. So Joel can have a bad game, but then they got somebody else that can still go for 30 on any given night. And Tobias can do it, but it's a lot different.
Okay.
Tobias, yeah, you know.
It's like
But
a
y'all
Kobe
think
Shaq.
I'm not even gonna entertain that. But
I didn't hear what you said.
No,
he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing.
No. All right, go ahead.
What you worried about him and Embiid. I'm worried about how him and Tobias will look together.
I don't think he affects Tobias at all.
You don't think so?
Because Tobias, I think he actually makes it easier for Tobias.
I think he affects Tobias is because he played with Jason Tatum, and Tatum, he's like, as much as Tatum be wilding and not wilding, he looks at Tatum as someone like, I respect his game enough. I don't know if Tobias is going out there jacking shots. If Jaylen Brown is like, just pass me the ball, you. like you have to be like, come on, like you come off the rock. You come
Tobias
off the rock.
loves being a third option.
Okay, no, it could be, but I'm more thinking about that than Embiid. I think Jaylen Brown and Embiid will. I think they could be okay. I think they could be okay, but I'm not worried about how they would mesh.
Yeah,
I don't like it at all.
One more thing too with the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum duo. A lot of times we kind of blame Jason Tatum as being the one that kind of like is doing too much, or he's the one that's shooting too much, or just over dribbling and just overshooting, over creating. But it could really be Jaylen Brown too. It could be Jaylen Brown throwing off Jason Tatum, and that's what's messing up the Celtics chemistry. And I kind of don't know yet.
Who maxes Tobias Harris? Like who does that?
He is maxed out though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Exactly. But who, what, when, where, and why did that happen? Because now I'm starting to get tight because there's no opportunity for a big three or a super team for Jaylen Brown because you have Tobias Harris in that contract. Like, who just let him go?
Wait, so do you think Jaylen Brown, Embiid, and Ben Simmons is a big three?
Jaylen Brown, yeah, for sure.
Mm.
For sure. 1000%.
So
I mean, I just need to know who looked at Tobias and was like, you're going to be a part of a big three and championship team. Like, I get it. You got to spend the money somewhere.
But Mike Conley was also maxed out, bro. The maxing out is not a it's not a staple like how we view it.
No,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't care. I don't care about it like being like I got a max contract. I'm talking about for trade value. What are you gonna get for Tobias Harris?
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
And
mean, I
how
don't
did
think
you
they were
thought he
maxing
was
him
gonna
out
be
to
elite for
trade him.
5 straight years?
Yeah.
I'm getting tight thinking about it because it's like if you put Tobias on the trade block, who are you gonna get? Pascal Siakam, and you're not getting him either.
Yo, but Shaq though.
You hate Pascal Siakam.
That's
That's
fine.
his number one go-to.
Every
sure,
time we're
though.
talking about
That's-
a forward, he always brings up Pascal Siakam.
Because it's like maxing out Pascal Siakam too. Like
Yeah.
you think these guys are Draymond Green and they're not.
Yo, Shaq.
Yes.
So do you max him out, or do you just let him walk? That's the thing too. Because
I'm
that's
letting
kind of
him
the
walk.
limit you're in. So would you have done that if you were the Jazz with Mike Conley?
No, Jazz is a different market. I don't think they had championship aspirations, but when you got a player like Joel Embiid, it's like I feel like you can convince somebody else in the league to come play with him.
I got you.
When did Mike Conley get this contract?
I think it was
Like
the
been
same
4 or
year
5
so
years
biased.
ago.
I think
4
that
or
was
5
that
years
summer
ago.
where the cap went up and cats just started getting crazy contracts.
Okay.
I know
Alright.
Mike Conley was for sure that year. I don't know if it was Tobias though.
I think Tobias is the year after, maybe 2 years after.
So
I feel like Tobias just got his a couple years
Okay.
ago.
So
So
got the rollover effect from that year.
Yeah, like he benefited more than anybody.
Check out Toby.
so my next question with the 76ers then, as they're currently sitting on top of the East, sitting in that number 2 slot, do they still need Ben Simmons for the remainder of the season or at any point in this season to be successful?
The Sixers,
Yes.
I think they would want him. As far as him wanting them back, he clearly is not attracted to the situation. I feel like Joel probably said some things that are unforgivable. I'm writing that to the wheels fall off. That Joel was being a chatty patty. He was chatting to somebody, and Ben got word of it.
So you blaming that on Embiid for saying something that you don't know, and not on just Ben Simmons not just being
Well, Dub,
being
if I was
annoying about it?
talking, if I was talking crazy about you to LeBron, people in the chat, JD, your cousin, and it got back around to you, wouldn't you be a little bit upset?
No, absolutely. But at the end of the day, that's not gonna make me. I mean,
It depends on what was
it all
said,
depends,
right?
yeah, it all depends on what was said. But at the end of the day, we don't know. You don't think that just Ben Simmons just has a soft personality?
Nah, I feel like, but you can't jump to that conclusion because clearly it was something that said that stung enough for him to feel this way.
So a lot of people around the NBA says that he has a soft personality. So we can't take their opinions into that account.
A lot of people says LeBron has a soft personality.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
I wouldn't say LeBron's soft. I think LeBron's probably a bit too emotional sometimes.
You see what I mean?
Well,
That's
No,
not-
you say really, and 2
Well.
seconds later, Dub just cleans
not-
it up.
No, that's not wrong. I'm not saying he's soft. I'm saying
When has
to a certain extent being emotional.
I've never heard Braun's soft personality though.
I mean, what's a soft personality? I feel like not mentally as tough. That's what I meant by that. That he's just not as mentally as tough as
Okay.
other players.
Oh, okay, I've heard that
Other
as well.
superstars.
Okay, I've heard
That's
that.
what
as
I
well.
meant by
Okay.
that. I mean,
Okay.
what's a
Okay.
soft personality? I mean, I think that's the same knock on Ben Simmons. That's what I was getting at.
So
I think that's true though for Ben Simmons because he can't. To me, it seems like he just can't handle the pressure of playing in Philly.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't
Honestly.
think it has
think so.
anything to do
Yeah.
with that.
I don't think that has anything to do with that. at
Who-
all. I think
I don't believe that narrative
drop
ever.
this whole team in Detroit, and he'll still want to leave because of the personnel on the team. So I don't
Yeah,
think
and
it's Philly is doing anything.
Yeah, what are Philly fans? Are they like
No, they crucify
hiring
him.
hitmen? Like,
No, they
what's
crucify
going
him,
on in
like,
Philly?
No, they crucify him, bro. You
All
should
the-
see-
As
you
long
should
as
see
you
all
him.
have
the-
Twitter, you're getting crucified.
All the urban cities, like people say, oh, they don't know. Like I remember it's like when KD and stuff was coming to New York and the Brooklyn, it's like, oh, I don't know how he's gonna handle that New York media. They said it for a lot of people, to be honest.
Like,
I don't know
listen,
if Braun
it's just
could
Twitter.
come here.
It's
Yeah,
not Philly.
so-
It's not New York. It's just Twitter. It's just social media.
It's just right. It's just the social media of everything.
How is a Philly fan going to get to Ben Simmons? What could possibly be? I hate that narrative. What could
Nah,
possibly be
fans,
said?
fans, listen, people in general, like,
While he's getting a cheesecake.
listen, a lot of negative energy sooner or later, bro. It's gonna catch up to you no matter how thick of skin you think you have. Like, there's always some comments where
I
it's like,
agree with
"Damn,
that. No, I agree with that.
damn," you know what I
Okay.
mean? And especially as much hate as Ben Simmons has been getting for this whole thing, I think he's fed up with, Doc Rivers. And I could bring Joel Embiid in there as well. And also the city of Philadelphia, as they straight turned on him completely. So it's like I could see why Ben Simmons
I
wants
want
out
to
and
know what
everything.
fan was referred to, and
Hold
who
on,
are these fans that turn? Are these just?
I got plenty of pictures. I just I can't
Oh,
find them
these are
right now.
just memes on the internet, and that's classified as the city turning on him. How
Bro,
many
this-
people live in Philadelphia?
I live right next to Philly.
No,
Shaq.
they be trashing Ben. I'm talking about on the
Who
news.
is who?
On the I've seen videos on the news stations
On
where
who?
they say stuff. If you want
Those
me to,
same
I'll give it
videos
up.
I've seen on Twitter, and I've seen them on other video stations in different cities. This is a weird take out of
I
you
Shaq,
guys.
trust me.
I haven't
Shaq,
heard
trust me.
anything
I
about
live
other
right next to
cities. I've
Philly,
only heard
bro.
it.
They
Who?
crucified
When's
him.
the last time you watched the news, Laurent?
That's a good question.
Okay, but Dub, without Ben Simmons, let's do this. Without Ben Simmons, where do they finish?
Seating wise,
Dream Hoop
Or-
says
they
Philly
go-
turned on.
What's their
on
ceiling?
Simmons. The
Do they go
world
to the
turned on
Eastern
Simmons.
Conference? Do they go to the finals? Do
I
they?
don't think they go to the Eastern Conference or the finals with or without Ben Simmons.
So do you think that they,
I think they'll probably
with
be
or
in the
without
same-
him, they same
what-
place?
Same place. I think they'll be in the same place.
Ron?
I mean, look at how well they're playing now without him.
They're looking like a number one seed.
Yes, they are. And I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Philadelphia is dangerous. Last year, I had Philadelphia as the second best team in the East. They finished first. You guys know who my first team was, the Milwaukee Bucks. This year, I'm going to put the Nets over them, but I'm just gonna say this though. When Ben comes back, or when they trade Ben and get something of equal value, Philly can pop anybody in the league.
What's equal value?
Anybody. Jaylen Brown. But at the same time, I don't know though. I don't really anything though at this point because it's like they don't have.
I think Jason Tatum wants out.
And that's what I was going to get at as well. I don't think they should go for Jaylen Brown. I think Jason Tatum is the better trade in this whole scenario for both teams, especially the Celtics.
Mark my words, if this team stays constructed as is and they don't finish at least 4th or 5th in the East, Jason Tatum's asking for a trade, and he's pretty much going to be able to pick the destination he goes to.
Where can
And it's looking like the Wizards.
what's Philadelphia's ceiling, Shaq, with or without Ben Simmons? With and without Ben Simmons.
To me, that team has never been a championship contender, how you guys say. No year did I think that they could win a championship.
Who are we talking about? I'm sorry.
So we're talking about Philly's ceiling with and with and without Ben Simmons. Without Ben Simmons, what's their ceiling for the season? Can they go finals? Can they go Eastern Conference Finals?
They can't go finals. They can probably go Eastern Conference Finals if they have the right road. If they get matched up against the Bulls in some fairy tale world, I feel like they beat the Bulls. I don't know why the Bulls struggle with that. I don't know how you lose back to back to them. I
was just about to say, I feel like the Bulls hasn't figured Philly out yet, which is weird.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad matchup for
I
whatever
don't know.
reason.
Yeah, but their ceiling, they lost in the second round last year, so I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I don't know. I got to see who they get for Ben before I answer that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard.
Okay, so let's say they finish the season out with Ben Simmons. What's their ceiling?
I really don't think that matters. I feel like they're going to be
the same place as last year, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's just if Ben had turned the switch, I think they could be there. I think they could be Eastern Conference Finals if Ben turns the switch and just be aggressive. Just be mentally locked in. I think they could go to Eastern Conference Finals.
Ben is right here. He's so close away from really being elite, but it's like,
and he's real close to not being elite, like being.
It's crazy.
It's a mental.
It's wild with Ben. It's crazy how far the pendulum's swinging.
Being Colin Sexton.
Oh my God.
Hey, by the way, Steph Curry has 40 points in the third quarter right now. They're up 12 on the Hawks, and it's looking like it might be a 50-point night.
What's all of this Sexton stuff?
What Sexton stuff?
I know he just tore his meniscus. So wishing him a speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Is his career like? Is it a wrap?
Over?
Bro, he's
No.
just getting started.
No, it's not over.
Especially not on tournament.
I don't
Yeah.
think no. From the standpoint of, I don't think any team wants Sexton.
I don't.
Oh, so you're saying as in like you won't think he'll ever be an all-star caliber player is what you mean?
I think it's a lot of empty stats, just in my opinion. But I've always come on record and say that a lot of these players that we're trying to force into superstar and all-star status,
Mm-hmm.
the NBA is desperate right now. Thank God for Anthony Edwards, or it'd be in Miles Bridges, because
Mm-hmm.
it was really looking bad for a while. They're trying to throw LaMelo in there. I can respect that. They're going to force Jason Tatum, even though his numbers may or may not be what we want them to be. We're still going to put
Well,
Jason
we still
Tatum as
got-
an all-star.
We still got Giannis and Jokic for a while, and
We
Luka.
got Giannis and Jokic
And
for a
Trey.
while. That's correct. I'm
I
just
think
trying to
the
think.
league is-
Zion.
We
I
got
think the
Ja.
league is
Hit
in
with
good
Zion.
hands. I think the league is in good hands. As in after LeBron and KD.
Zion's done.
You think so?
I think Zion's done.
Zion's done. I told Shaq this last year when he was on the Zion train.
Listen, I'm a
I seen him.
Zion guy.
I seen him at Krispy Kreme's.
Yeah.
There's
What
no
in
way.
the world?
Yeah, what's up?
On
No
Twitter. Or was it those New Orleans fans that put it on the news? Where'd you see him at Krispy
Oh,
Kreme?
man.
On the Amtrak.
Oh, that's fine.
Shout out to Colin Ulbrich. I think that's how you say your name. Thank you for the sub. He's asking which one is LeBron. LeBron, you
Do
want
you
to
guys
raise
see
your
that
hand?
Kelly Oubre comment on YouTube?
Yeah, who's LeBron?
What Kelly Oubre comment?
Dub's in love with Kelly Oubre.
Yo, Dub.
Dub, do
Thought that
YouTube love you
chuckle's
the most,
crazy.
or TikTok love you the most?
I don't think TikTok
don't
loves
know.
anyone.
I mean, TikTok.
can-
I don't think TikTok has ever came at me crazy besides the Steph Curry thing.
What was the Steph Curry thing?
Yeah.
Remember how I said he was overrated last year because he finished top 3 in MVP voting?
Oh, right. That was a while back.
Dub,
I
I
think I
just
got you
seen
going.
TikTok frying you the other day, literally.
When did this?
What-
When was this?
It was on the last videos. I can't remember what it was about. I'm just letting you know what's going on in the streets. You might want to go
what-
check that out.
Which one was it? I don't even.
I forget. I was just looking at it. I was like, they really hate. I don't know what you were, top right, bottom left.
but it was him.
Yeah. I don't think anybody hates you more than our Twitch chat by far.
That's
Nah,
nasty.
Twitch chat
But
hates me.
I think they hate
Yeah.
they hate you, but they love you. It's like, look at your stuff. Like they probably don't
Like
even
this-
like your space get up right now. They're probably off it.
I think they just are
like-
just so amused how much of a casual.
It's
That,
crazy.
I'm not saying you're a casual.
Oh,
but
you
if
know,
somebody put a gun
found
to
out-
my head and asked
I found
me,
out the definition of a casual. This guy actually, he said it perfectly. I actually liked it. What's his name?
a
Looking at it right
casual would like it.
Tobias Garner. Tobias Garner, right? He said a
Yeah.
casual. This is his definition of a casual. Anybody who played in college and up is not a casual. Like played professionally.
Right.
Everybody else is a casual.
Wow, I'm not a casual. Holy shit.
Yeah. So you, Dale, JD, Ron, you played in college?
Listen.
He
played
professionally.
He played.
what does that take?
He played.
Anybody who
intramurals.
played in college like professionally, college and up, you're not a casual. But everybody else,
I don't believe that though.
I don't either, because you cannot play basketball at all and not be a casual. It's just how much you follow the sport.
Dub, I don't know who that
I don't
is you
know.
dapping up right now, but like
I
would
liked
love to
it.
know.
I liked it. Honestly,
I just
because
wanna know who walked
there's a
by.
bunch of people. There's a bunch of people who's made careers out of basketball, and honestly, their takes is crazy as hell.
Dub,
So
who
you would
look
say,
at-
so Dub, you would say Shannon Sharp is a casual.
Shannon Sharp, yeah, why not? I don't agree with everything. I don't agree with everything he says.
I mean, I think Shannon Sharp actually played basketball in high school.
No, but he said it's college or up.
So
I
Dub's a
liked it.
casual.
Yeah,
So you're okay.
I'll be fine with. I'm here.
All right.
I'm mad. I'm sorry, JD. I'm just getting this off the.
But
I'm
you
mad
s-
you told us that definition.
No, honestly, bro, it don't matter.
I hate that definition.
Yeah, that's a bad definition. I am so godly said I was big on Dub before, but recently he off something else. I don't know when they turned on you, Dub, but it was sharp and quick.
I
It
think
happened fast.
It's
You
when
turned
you
that
said
word
he's.
so quick.
It's when you said he's a Dell minion. I think.
No, it was ever since his Shaq take. He's just gone downhill from that. But
Nah,
let's.
I don't think it was that. I believe it was the episode. It was
I
the
tried to talk
episode-
you off that cliff, but you wanted to jump off that.
No,
that
I
bridge so
think it was
bad.
the episode. I believe it was the episode with the underachieving debate, and we was talking about Karl Malone, and then I mentioned Dwight Howard and everything, and then it was like how it did Dwight Howard underachieve and everything. I think that was when the turning point was.
The fact that you remember.
Yeah, you just know.
Dub thinking
Because
about why the chat hates him.
No, because
Right.
I remember because that was the first night where like everyone was dropping casual. I was like, wow, I didn't understand how Dwight Howard being underachieving is a casual take. I don't understand how that is. This man was supposed to be the next Shaquille O'Neal. And what happened to him?
It's only one Shaq.
Exactly,
Just like when they do that with the Jordan, it's like it's really unfair to compare somebody to Shaq or Jordan.
but you see, yeah, it is. But honestly, bro, I don't really care about how people feel, bro. So
All right, let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers.
There you go.
Hey,
Dub.
Doug, let him know. The casuals is in the stands.
Oh,
Facts.
Say that.
Let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. What should the Lakers be most concerned about this season? Ron, we're starting with you
Why do you want to start with me?
because I love starting with you.
Okay, good to know. I know I keep seeing in the chat, everybody wants me to, hey, take my car out of drive, put it in reverse, and go back. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm not walking nothing back, okay? They're going to get it together. And like, you got to understand that, you know, it's a lot of moving parts. Bron's playing one day, he's not playing the other day. Everybody's coming to the realization that Melo really still is the truth. Russ got a couple turnover issues. Okay, it's a change of scenery. He back home, you know, he back in Bumpton, you know, he enjoying himself with his family and whatnot. He had the cookouts every other night. But this is what I'm trying to get at. I'm like, the only issue that the Lakers really have is defensively. When they figure out how they're gonna put together everything defensively, it'll be all right.
Dale?
Yo, Ron, I don't. Literally, your whole spiel should have started with Ruh, Sue, West, Brook. Everything you said should have just been the Lakers would, and it would pause, come and go as Russell Westbrook takes them. Honestly. And that's what I feel.
Dub?
That's it. Russ.
I
Dub?
believe you. I believe
And that's
right.
my say that, but don't bring up LeBron not here or there, this and that, because you don't want to get on your man Russ, because I like
not.
Russ.
He's not. So
Yo, can
are
you
the
walk your
Lakers gonna
take
win
back?
without LeBron?
Hold on, Ron. I'm right there with you. Dale, can you walk your take back? I know I'm a innocent bystander today. I'm coming from the chat, but can you please walk your take back?
What is my take?
That you told me that Russ and AD would be amazing together.
I think Russ and AD would still be better than LeBron James and Russ.
I know, but can you walk? You said that they were gonna. You said that you would much rather see them with Russ and AD.
I still agree with that. I 100% still agree with that. 100. Shaq, it's like not even
I just had
close
to.
to.
so Jay, I think
just had to bring it up.
I think with Russ, it's just an adjustment.
Bring it up
period.
in 4 more games.
I think it's
Game
adjustment
15
period for
came
Russ.
fast, by the way.
Oh, that's why I like the 15 rule.
Dale, how did you make that background, by the way? Now I'm curious.
I can't say.
Okay.
It's infringement.
There's no way you found that on Google.
It's 100% Google.
It's got to be from a casino or something.
Exactly.
Okay. Like I'm like, Dale, wow. Like if you made that, I'm here for it. Downloading that font,
Right.
putting a little
You're
gold
learning.
gloss on it.
Right. You're learning, but no, it was right there when I just pooped it up. Player's choice images.
Go ahead, Dub.
Got you. Okay. I want to talk about Zach LaVine.
Well, for Russell, it's gonna be real quick. Russell Westbrook, I just think it's he just needs to adjust his situation he's in. So probably in the next month or so, we'll really see if Russ can make this work or not. But there's always an adjustment period with Russ.
Steph Curry has 45 points right now.
Shaq,
on 8 for 15 from
what's going on? What's going on with the Lakers? What should they be most concerned about?
Me?
Yes.
I think they're totally fine. I think regular season is much different from the playoffs. So as much as we want to sit on there and get on their case, if they don't win and they get like a Nuggets in the first round, I think the Nuggets would be petrified to play LA.
Of course.
In a playoff series.
What about these early injuries? Are you not concerned about them?
Man, I mean, injuries are always going to be a part of the game. So I think it'll balance itself out because it did last year. Crazily, the universe came and go on.
But specifically, LeBron and AD,
I'm not worried at all.
That's always a concern with AD being healthy, and now LeBron's showing a little bit of.
It was weird that like when they came out and said, and I seen Lighthouse Sports video on this, but even before he made this video about Anthony Davis didn't want to come back because his stomach was hurting. Like I'm trying to think of a situation to where I was like, I can't play because my stomach hurt that bad. And I'm not saying that that's impossible. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I don't know. I feel like it was always in my psyche. There's a few ways that I'm not going to go out, and that's for sure one of them. Like the tummy ache after the first quarter, like I couldn't even look anybody in the face and be like, yo, I can't go back in. My stomach hurts.
Should the Lakers regret signing Russell Westbrook?
No, who else are you going to get? I mean, I'm still taking Russ over a Buddy Hield in that situation, but does Buddy probably fit better? Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's a Tobias situation. You're going to take the big name, but I think Russ is cool, man. Like he got to tone it down a bit, but like Dub said, he's just getting to know the layout of LA. Like there's no problem with that. He's a little overexcited. The turnovers will calm down. The way that Dale's not concerned about the Nets is the same way I'm not concerned about LA. They'll figure it out.
Dub, do you think that they should regret signing Russell Westbrook?
No, he's a great player. And he was probably the best person available for them to pick. So you can't be mad at grabbing the best available person. I'm sorry, but you can't just go out here and just sign a Dame Lillard or guys like that.
But the thing is with Russ is that's literally the worst trade value that you could it's like having Tobias Harris. Who are you going to trade for Russell Westbrook? I was trying to think of small market teams that would trade for Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to get? I think LeBron wants Ricky Rubio.
I actually saw that today somewhere. I see that today.
That he wants him or that they need him?
That I saw, though, it might have been a First Take or Undisputed. I think Shannon Sharp might have said it. He's like, Ricky Rubio wouldn't be bad, I guess, because he went 8 for whatever from the 3. Braun needs someone calm, and if you don't have a guard like Dame Lillard or whatever this, Russ and Braun, like I said, I don't like. My biggest thing was I don't think that works. I don't think that works with. Like it's
but it almost worked with KD. That's why I'm like, you guys can figure this out.
But
KD is different than Braun, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's a different player than LeBron James.
I still feel like they can figure it out.
They probably can. Braun has put many other pieces together before. I'm not gonna knock on it.
Well, Braun never played.
I didn't think Russ was gonna be playing this bad though. If it's any take,
it looks so bad.
Is he really playing that terrible? It looks bad, but is it really that bad?
Bro, airballing
If I go in the bathroom, right, and take a shit, right, flush, and you smell it, you be like, "Come on, Ron, come on, Ron."
LeBron.
19 8 and 8's not that bad.
LeBron, why is he pulling up from the free throw line or the elbow and airballing it? Why is he doing that?
That's not something that we've never seen from Russ before.
It looks so bad.
Don't do the stat thing with Russ this year. Go 19, 8 and 8. And I didn't even know he averaged 19 points though.
But you guys shouldn't do the stat thing with any players. You guys shouldn't do the stat thing with any players.
I don't do the stat thing at all. You do the stat thing, Shaq.
So when you say you guys, no. I do the stat thing. No, because I do the stat thing because I sit there and I tell you that Zach LaVine is better than Jason Tatum, even with the eye test, and you just write it off.
Because I don't agree with that.
Whose take looks better? JD's John Morant take or my Zach LaVine take?
They're both looking good.
I think
they're both
JD's
they're
take
both
is
on the
looking
same
real
pace,
good.
and I think JD's is honestly looking a little better because when he said it, no one was on it. When your Zach LaVine tape, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it's cool."
No,
I
instantly convinced you guys.
Hold on, the Bulls,
Check. It wasn't instant.
No,
it
the
took a little
Bulls,
time.
the Bulls got better pieces. And one stat, I don't know if it's down. I saw it today. I think Zach is not shooting the same from three.
First off, he has an injured pinky, I think.
Also, to be fair, Del, I don't think anyone is. Some people are actually shooting phenomenal, but most of the people.
Zach LaVine has a hand injury.
Did y'all look at the post I sent in our glorious group chat where it was like everybody complaining that the ball?
Yeah, torn thumb ligament. Yeah, I seen that.
Did you go to the last one? Did you go scroll to the last or no?
What was it?
Oh, you guys didn't. Oh, it was like 9 slides. Everybody's complaining until the last one. Some person had the ball. He was like, feels fine to me.
Yeah, right. I want to say it was like, I don't know why it's Bradley Beal for some reason is coming to mind, but I don't remember who it was.
It was KD.
Oh, okay.
And then you go look at his numbers, and it's like,
and I'm also not. He
doesn't look phased.
I'm also not blaming the ball. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people who were shooting the ball well last year, or even at the end of last year, and just struggling at the beginning.
Are you guys nuts?
Beginning of the season.
I'm not really blaming the ball. Bro, this is what they do for a living. Like, they're the best players at what they do.
When you put fur on your steering wheel, you feel the difference.
That's true.
No, I understand. No, I understand that there's a difference to any type of ball that you play with.
Same car.
But at the end of the day,
so
bro,
can I read a text message that I just got from somebody watching the Lakers game?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Westbrook just missed a wide open layup. Effing bum.
Yo,
must be a Philly fan.
Shaq, that's your best friend Melissa, Shaq.
Oh. That's fire, by the way.
Right.
All right.
Fire.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see 15 games, right?
15 games.
All right. I don't think that I'm going to be changing my mind in 15 games on Westbrook, but I'll wait. Care or don't care? I'm going to read NBA headlines. You're going to tell me if you care or you do not care. If you care, we'll talk about it. Michael Porter Jr. will be out for the foreseeable future due to a back injury.
I'm off. I don't know. These light skins. The thing about Michael Porter Jr. is I'm not going to get into he's a Seattle guy. Ron.
I care for 2 reasons. First off, because this is a big hit for the Nuggets, especially after they just basically gave him the keys to their bank account. But second off, because remember, before he got drafted, he sustained that injury in college at Missouri. Right? That's the reason he slipped so far. I remember I was one person that said I would not have let him slide that far just because I knew his potential. And years back throughout high school and even going into college that year, he was the consensus number 1 to be drafted that year. So I'm like, you guys are tripping just because of a little back. But one of my good friends, shout out Bob, he kept saying, yo, you can't play around with a back injury. That's serious. And so now let's see what this turns out to be. I hope it's, something that's kind of minor. What's that?
Did Bobby come on this show, the episode he came on and called himself Bob?
No, but I'm calling him Bob.
I hate that name.
Hey, do you hate him or just that name?
I love Boo. I don't call him Bob. I call him Boo. That's his name.
This is the guy that was on the show and his top 5 had Rondo in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, he said he wants to get back on the show too. And Dale, he said he has some choice words for you.
I love choice words. Which one did he choose?
Which one did he choose? The thing about this Attack Dell segments that always like I didn't do anything to anyone.
The only and out of all of these takes and argument, the only one I really listen to is Shaq. Like he's the only one that he says stuff like he's a bozo. He goes over one, but he's the only one where the back and forth is cool. I feel like all the rest of y'all is like it's like talking to a baby. Like I'm talking, and the baby is like.
God
And that's what I'm hearing.
I'm so enamored how you guys let Dale spin you guys around, spank your baby bottom, and just throw you back in bed. It's crazy.
Without the
How
baby
you
powder
guys-
too. I can't believe you guys are letting him get this off.
No. I'm not talking about this panel. I'm talking about all the guests.
I'm
guests
talking
that
about
come.
everybody that always argues with Dale.
I
It's really, with the
I
exception
thought
of Lowe.
that you were including Ron and
No,
Doug.
I'm not cool. No, not at all. No.
I'm including
That
them
was
both.
honestly-
crazy.
No.
I
No.
can think of a debate right now for you to
Shaq,
go
you
up
need
against
to
Ron
stop.
and you to go up against Dale,
Shaq,
and I could think the
me-
exact
me and
opposite
Dale-
position, and I'm picking Dale.
Me and Del just had a good debate about older players.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a
But-
good one. No crazy.
I
That's
killed
not
you with-
really.
I-
That's not really debate
But I
because
cooked,
like, what is
I
that?
cooked you with Darwin.
Darwin was
when I said that, it shook the room. Everyone was like, "No, you're." Del, I
It was a
get
good. It
I
was a good
understand.
debate though. It was a good debate though.
I
But
understand.
I
Exit-
hated that debate. I
Shaquille.
didn't like that one.
That
exit
debate
stage
that
left.
debate comes up twice a month. All right.
Because it's such a bad take. Sorry, JD, you got it.
No, you're good. Ben Simmons met with
Wait, what's the bad take?
Oh boy.
The Shaq is a bad take. It's a very, very bad take.
Oh, Shaq. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's very bad.
I thought we just deaded it.
Oh, yeah, it's dead. It was. Sorry, I
bet.
should have said it was.
I
All
bet.
right. Yep.
Ben Simmons met with a team recommended medical specialist to discuss his mental health today.
Good for him. Let's move along.
Yeah,
Unless you
good
guys
for
don't
him.
get nasty.
Yeah, I don't want to be nasty. I don't want good for him. I don't want to be
And
nasty.
the only
That
reason
would be crazy.
the only reason I'm
Right.
including this is because they had recommended this a while back and he denied it, and now he's finally actually meeting with the one that comes recommended from the 76ers.
I'm
as
gonna
They
be
opposed
need,
to-
they need a marriage counselor.
I'm gonna
I
be
care about
nasty.
it.
I'm gonna be
Go ahead.
nasty. He's meeting with them now because he got fined, and he's like, I'm gonna walk this down. So you, like,
If I said this
listen,
about Kyrie, Dale, it would be. I know that's on somebody's bingo card. If I said this about Kyrie, you would.
if you said what about Kyrie? The
If
thing
I
is,
said this,
if Kyrie went this extent, you would be like, yo, Kyrie, yo, bro, like you would just Kyrie.
I could see
not do
Kyrie.
this.
This is in Kyrie's wheelhouse.
Exactly my point. You've never seen it, but you already throwing it in his wheelhouse. But for Ben, wheelhouse is like, Ben, I feel you. Like I need you to understand that we're
Yeah,
here
and
for you.
Shaq,
That-
you blame Joel Embiid for saying something that you don't even know that he said.
hmm
That's wild. to
I
me.
heard from the Philly fans.
Fire.
Hear from nothing. You
That's
don't.
that's a great
That's-
answer,
That's
Shaq.
not a great
I
answer,
mean, he's
because
heard
I
so much from the
actually-
Philly fans.
I actually live around here, Shaq. So I actually know what the hell is
You
going
live
on.
in Philadelphia?
Ooh,
No, I said I
he's
live
got his
around here.
ear
I
to the
know.
Where
streets,
is
I
around
Shaq.
know.
Philadelphia?
In New Jersey. I'm close to New York and
How far is New
Philadelphia.
Jersey from
I-
Philadelphia? A
He is
drive?
30 to
ingrained
40
in the
minutes.
Philly culture,
It,
Shaq.
oh, it's
30 to
30 to
40
40 minutes?
Yes, it's not that far. I go there almost
we didn't know that,
almost
Shaq.
every other week.
Yeah.
I could tell you
Trust me,
right
you
now,
go to
I
Philly
live
every other week
I
now?
live in
I do.
Seattle.
I
I live
really
in
do.
Seattle, and I have no idea what they're talking about DK Metcalf.
Trust me, bro. Philly fans out here and
No
they
idea.
hate Philly
Where-
fans out
Thank
here
you,
do not
Jordan.
like Ben
Where are
Simmons.
these Philly
They don't
fans
like-
at, Dub?
They
In
don't
Where?
like,
Shaq.
bro. Shaq, they're in Philly. What else do you
Where
want me
in
to tell
Philly?
you?
Where are
Bro,
you seeing them?
Where
Don't
in
you
Philly?
understand
They're
that
in
Dub
Philly.
goes to Philly and he interviews these people about
I
Ben
don't
Simmons
interview these people. I don't
Joel
interview these
Embiid.
people. Or time out. I don't interview these people at all. But at the end of the day, when
Yo,
it comes
Dub,
to
can I ask you a
knowing-
question?
No, Dub's
though?
just walking.
when it comes-
Dub's just walking around
No.
in Philly, and they're just like,
Time
"Hey,
out.
yo, Dub,
Time out.
fuck
time
Ben
out,
Simmons."
I thought you were
time
thinking about Ben
out,
Simmons and that
time
whole
out.
situation in Brooklyn and
Time
Doc
out,
Rivers.
time out. You guys are going crazy right now. When it comes like wild right now, y'all need to chill out. I am from this area, bro. I know exactly what they're posting because when it comes to your For You page, all of their stuff comes up on my page because I live right around the area. For every
Oh, now
single-
we're getting into algorithms. Okay.
No,
Dub.
because that's how it
Dub.
How
is.
do you know that
Dub.
that person is
Stop.
living in
no,
Philly,
y'all
though?
need to stop. I don't know
Dub.
every person that lives in Philly, but I do know the majority of Philly fans that I know personally.
Mhm.
They hate Ben Simmons because of his attitude and because
Wait.
people
But
that-
Dub, the majority
Oh.
of basketball players that you know hate Ben Simmons. That's the problem with this take.
the majority of
just Philly
basketball
fans.
players. So what does that show you about Ben Simmons?
Everybody on that picture, everybody inside
Wait,
that
hold on.
picture
What does that
behind
show you about Ben Simmons if the fans
feels the
and the
same way
basketball
about Ben
players hate Ben
Simmons.
Simmons?
You said what? Say it again.
I said, what does that show you to Ben Simmons if you got the fans and the players hating on Ben Simmons?
It's all subjective. Goat Mama just said I'm a Philly fan and I don't hate Ben. I don't hate Ben. That's
Of course,
two people right there.
Of course, it's not everybody, but I'm
Y'all know
talking
how I
about the
feel
vast.
about Ben.
I'm talking
No,
about the
Dub, I
vast
just gotta
majority.
ask you a question. When Jordan said what he just said about you going around interview, why would you respond to that?
I don't.
and you was about to, and you were responding to it again. He's
I don't. That's
joking though.
ridiculous.
It is, but he's joking. He don't believe he really does that.
Oh.
But I thought about it in depth.
said,
It's
"Oh."
funny to think about. It's amazing
JD.
mind content.
Yo, JD,
Dumb
he
with a little
really
mic.
believes
Yeah.
it. And I can't wait to name this episode Dub's Interviews.
Dub on the
Yo,
street.
pulling up people in
Dub
the
on the
barbershop,
streets.
standing next to
Yo,
him, the same height,
my
putting the mic in their
goodness,
face,
that was
asking about Ben
hilarious.
Simmons.
Nah, bro.
Dub
but
said,
you
hold
can't-
up, you guys are losing it right now. In my mind, I'm like, Dub, JD was telling a nice joke. That's all it was. He didn't even think he doesn't. Oh wow,
Wow.
you don't
Nah,
even know
but-
you
nah,
he's a
but
cameraman.
honestly-
He's hitting the Philly
honestly-
cheesesteak stands,
Nah, but
asking the guy that's
honestly,
selling him the Philly cheesesteak
You
what
guys
he
be
thinks about Ben.
seeing, you guys be seeing those videos of those New Yorkers about the New York Knicks.
Bing
I be
bong.
seeing that. It's hilarious.
So good.
I guarantee you, if we did that for Philly, everybody would hate.
I
Ben.
can't wait to actually do that, by the way. I've been thinking about
going
this
to
ever
the
since we
Sixers
started
next
Players'
month.
Choice.
I'm going to the Sixers game next month. I'll do it then.
Please
I'm
do
going
it.
to
I
the
just
Sixers
went-
game next
I
month.
just went to one tonight.
You did? You
Yeah,
still around the area?
I live in Delaware.
Oh no, I thought you went back. That's tough.
How far
No,
is
no.
Delaware from New Jersey?
30 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that far.
So New Jersey is just the
New Jersey's
The
the
hub.
middle.
Jersey's is the hub,
We
yeah.
got New York. We got New York up top. We got Philly at the bottom. We got Delaware at the top left. We got PA right there. We're next to everybody, man. That's why I like living.
Doug,
out
when
here.
you get a chance, can you send me the exact? I want to see on your maps how long it takes you to get to Philly downtown. I feel like
Do
it's
you
an
walk
hour.
there?
I really don't believe you, Dub.
Hey, Dub, you need
I'm
me to take
sorry.
a flight out there so I can hold the camera while you ask?
Yeah.
me?
Wait, Dub,
I-
what part of Jersey?
I'm
are you
looking
in?
right
Trenton?
now.
I said,
maps.
yeah, it's right.
Trenton?
I live right next to Trenton, literally right next to Trenton.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So that's like an
Trenton.
hour. That's like an hour 20
From you?
for you. No, to Philly, right?
No, it's not an hour 20 for Philly. It's probably like, I'm telling you, it's not even an hour. Probably 40
It's
to
not-
50 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
34 minutes. I love that take, Dub. Thank you. That's I'm sorry. I just had to check it.
All right,
Yo,
next headline. Joel Embiid has entered health and safety protocols and could be out for at least 10 days. Dub, you should probably also quarantine if you're in Philadelphia. So
Fire.
Bro. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna
Don't,
say it. I'm not
yeah,
commenting on
don't,
this.
don't take it serious. Don't take it serious. Don't take it serious at all, Dub. He was just joking. Don't even.
No. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
We're not.
does anyone care about Joel Embiid's health up here?
No. He was around somebody that had COVID. He had to go. He had to follow protocols of the league.
I wish everything's okay.
They're just gonna lose every game within this 10 days.
I'm gonna say I
Lost
don't
to the Knicks tonight too.
I don't mind this because I have Andre Drummond on my fantasy team and he had like 24 rebounds tonight.
26, and I witnessed it.
Insane.
Yo, Andre
Wait,
Drummond
and-
should not be coming off anybody's bench. It's
When
insane.
you're playing
Coming off
behind Joel Embiid, you should because they should not be playing at the
Well,
same time.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't be on the Sixers. It's plenty of teams he can go to and start at.
You don't want him to play behind Joel Embiid? That's a nice
no,
bench.
for the Sixers, I want it. For
Yo, what
anybody
Philly
else,
game were you going
why,
to?
Why is he not
I'm
starting?
gonna see the Pelicans versus Sixers. I hope that Zion will be able to play so I can see his, overweight self.
So Zion and Joel Embiid will both be out that game.
No, because 10 days. What are you talking? No, December. I'm going in December.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Ricky
like December 19th.
Ricky
You
Root.
bought those tickets?
Okay.
I'm about to. Like
So you
probably
might not
within the next 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna buy the ticket.
Ron,
We
let's
just
go
gotta
to a
get that
Portland
guy.
Trailblazers game.
Yep, we could do
We
that.
had-
I'm not sure.
We had good seats tonight. I'm supposed to be going back to the game tomorrow
Where you sat at?
in the players family section.
In the player's choice.
Hashtag.
Tough.
In the player's.
Hashtag my guy George Niang left me 3 tickets for me and the fam,
Fire.
and Danny Green is leaving me 3 tickets tomorrow.
Fire.
Amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
You're getting me excited. Pause. I'm about to go on a rant.
I'm about to fly out to
It's-
Philly, bro.
It's the fact of the matter. It's really the truth.
Philly's fun.
Um,
Philly's really fun.
By the way, yo, Jordan, I'm not gonna get nasty.
Okay. Ricky Rubio
But
became
you guys should know that we have a lot of suitors in our
Discord.
what's it called? Not Discord. Our email,
I know. I just like
asking
that
us-
word.
Oh yeah. Discord's an amazing name. Asking us to advertise for them and do silly little sponsorships that give us zero to little benefit. So I advise other podcasts they shouldn't just bite at the first piece of food and advertising that they see. But what do I know?
Ricky Rubio became the first player in NBA history to record 30+ points, 10+ assists, and 8+ threes in a game off the bench in the win over the Knicks. I hate you so
That was just a
much.
long pause because when you guys do that, you have zero leverage.
Okay. Does anyone care about Ricky Rubio?
I don't care because they beat my Knicks, pause. And that exact same stat, Steph Curry did it tonight. The only difference is he doesn't come off the bench, pause. So that's why I don't like stats anyway. Steph Curry literally did the exact same thing you just named tonight.
Yo,
Yeah,
Steph-
that's why
yo,
the
Steph was
headline
like-
is he was the first player to do it off the
Off,
bench.
off the
Hey,
bench,
yeah.
right, right.
That's pretty
Hey,
impressive.
Steph-
Funny.
That's
Nah,
really
Steph
impressive.
wasn't even
Impressive.
aware of the record. Steph was like, that's a thing. All right, I got y'all. Watch this.
I have a question for the chat that watches other podcasts. Has
Okay,
anybody ever
no, we're
been
not
to-
doing this. Why do we? Let's just,
Do it.
We can just
Do
be
it.
in our
I
own
would
lane. Why can't we just be
I
in
would
our
We're,
own
we're
lane?
an hour into the show. If you're still here, you're a loyal fan and you want to hear this.
God
Yeah.
bless.
Talk to him, Shaq.
I just want to know if any other podcasts have ever brought us up, or they just act like we're not here.
Act like
That
we're
we
not
don't
here.
exist.
That's funny.
They just block us on TikTok and have never seen us.
Hashtag we are not really here. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Hashtag you could have came up with something better than that, Ron.
No, that
Yo,
was good.
Ron,
I liked
Ron.
it, Ron.
What's up?
Ron,
What's up?
why would you send it out with chat something that said James been getting ripped all year and Russ averages 9 turnovers?
By the way, Russ averages 4.9 turnovers. I looked at
Ron,
it.
I
who's
know
better?
nine was an
Check it out.
exaggeration, of course.
What? All right. So, do you want me to look up what James averages?
I think
Sure, I don't know
OGB
it.
said something
Ron,
about y'all
Ron,
TikTok.
who's better, James Harden
What
or
did he
Russell
say?
Westbrook?
I'll plead the fifth. And Westbrook's stats are better than James's this year, by the way. But it's the ball. Okay, it's the ball. No, it's the ball.
JD, could you just tell me both of those stats, please,
It's the
please?
ball.
I highly doubt it. Jay.
What-
I mean,
what are we
highly
I
looking
just
doubt
want
it.
to know.
What are we looking at?
Russell Westbrook's stats so far this
said they
season
act
and
like
James
y'all not
Harden's
here.
stats this season.
Oh my God! And their turnovers are neck and neck. I'm talking about.
No, I don't know. I don't
Yo,
know. I just want to
Look,
know.
Russ is
I think it might be neck and neck.
Russ
honestly.
is
Thanks, Dope
driving
Mamba.
120
I'm a
miles per
fan
hour,
of sports behavior.
and James is driving 119.
Russell Westbrook's averaging 4.6 turnovers a game.
Oh.
James Harden's averaging
Oh.
4.2.
Do these other podcasters debate? Oh, I'm talking to the chat, guys. You guys can keep going. I'm just literally interacting. with
And what is like the full stats, point, rebound, assist? I just want to know.
I
don't know
closed
what
out.
either averaging. Okay. Next topic. It's cool.
I seriously need to watch a full episode of these other podcasts because if they're not debating the whole time or arguing, then what are they doing?
Having a podcast.
I can't lie. I can't.
But about what? Are they just agreeing or what are they
Right.
talking about?
I can't
Shaq.
watch a whole entire podcast.
In the comments earlier, this is what I'm trying to say about you, Shaq. Hashtag we're not the same. Shaq, you cannot be mad at these other podcasts because they don't have somebody that just comes with fire all the time. Shout out Dale. Somebody whose takes are out of this world. Shout out Dub's background. Somebody who is a context bending god. And I'm taking it
Demon.
straight out the comments. Demon, wow. I'm taking it straight out the comments from earlier when I read it. It said, wow,
Steph got
Shaq
50.
is a context bending god.
Seen that.
Like, so Shaq, you're the Thor on the context bending planet.
Well,
Whatever.
my wife doesn't like it too much, but
No.
I've
hate
been
it.
hurt the context bend in
I
life, I
hate
guess.
I hate the context, Ben. I really do.
Um,
But you're amazing at it. So
I love
Yeah.
a good context
Yeah, he's-
bend.
It's a god.
He's amazing at it. It's amazing.
I'm just trying to figure out what makes other podcasts good and why do people like other podcasts so we can apply it to our show. Because instead of being spiteful, hateful, and prideful, I always pick from other sources to make our show better. But that's why we're not the same with other podcasts, because they look at our podcast and I don't know what they think, but I'm waiting for some podcast beef. But what do I got to say somebody's name?
Shaq, don't worry about that.
Shaq,
I feel like I'm name dropping.
Shaq, you act like we've been doing this for 10 years.
We've been doing it for long enough. I see guys celebrating stats that I'm just like, this is the celebration. I mean, it's something Jordan to come on and do, but I don't bat an eye at subscribers and followers on TikTok.
So it's no chest bump.
Why am I getting caught up?
Yo, Shaq.
No,
Honestly,
this is just
Shaq.
a general, because
Honestly,
usually
Shaq,
other
listen.
podcasts get it off in the beginning. I'm getting it off in the middle for the loyal listeners.
Honestly,
Does
Shaq.
that mean I'm
listen,
ducking?
it's like this. Listen, it's like this, Shaq.
I just don't even know why you do it.
Ducking the smoke. Because it's fun to do. Why not do it? I should have did it at the beginning. But I don't have any beef with anybody yet.
And what's crazy is this not even gonna be a timestamp for Shaq's rant on other podcasts, which further lets me know you might be ducking a little bit of smoke, just a little bit.
I love they're bringing up Legend of Winning. That's literally the only guy. Legend of Winning. I love Low, only because him and Dale had probably one of the best debates in YouTube basketball history.
He has a great setup as well.
Amazing setup.
I can't get over his feet.
Last,
But is that his
oh my
brother on
God.
Keep It
I can't
Above
get over it.
podcast?
Last-
Can't
headline.
I
The
can't get over
Warriors
his
have the
feet.
best record in the NBA and are
Jordan
can't.
sees where this is going. He
Like,
smells
what?
it.
What are we
Jordan's
doing, bro?
trying to run.
What are we doing? I'm not running from
right
anything.
there.
I just don't know why we're talking about this. This has
I want
nothing
to know
to
what
do
about
with
his feet that you don't like.
I just
The
don't-
We were
Warriors-
literally last episode talking about our all-time favorite movies, but we can't talk about our all-time favorite
Bro, I just
basketball
can't. I
podcast.
can't, bro. I don't understand how.
Yeah,
Yo, you're
most
having a
ladies' feet.
podcast and your big ass feet is all over the podcast, bro. I'm sorry. That bothers me. I
Yo,
can't. I
Yo,
can't.
Dub, so that's tacky, is what you're trying to say?
It's not even tacky. I just don't feel like seeing feet. I just don't see us seeing a big foot there the whole
Dub, you
time.
better.
DM
Are
him
you
about
talking
it.
about? You talking about Low?
Yes, I'm talking about low.
Dub,
I
if
can't
you
get
and Low
over that.
fought, you win 0 times.
Okay, you could think that.
I actually want to see a Low versus.
Okay.
Wait,
I
Dub.
want to see a Low versus Dub take, because Dub secretly got a little
Dub
smoke.
hates Low.
Dub,
Yeah,
that's why
that's
Dub
what-
got some smoke for him.
Listen,
Dub, you want to explain?
I don't
your-
hate low because I don't know low personally.
But
I
you
just
just
don't-
acted like
don't
you'll
like-
beat Low up.
Bro, you brought it up. What the hell?
I know, but you said you can think that, and
What you mean, bro? What?
If
I'm
I was on
supposed to say-
FanDuel, I'm never picking
I'm
you.
supposed to say what? I'm gonna lose? What the hell,
Dub-
Shaq?
Dub, are you like a literal person? Like if someone tells you something, you believe the words that are coming out of their mouth, of course.
Most of the time, yeah, honestly.
Oh,
yeah.
I could tell. Yeah, I could
Yeah,
tell.
I am. Yeah, I am.
You can't depict like a joke or like you just like
No,
if
it's
I,
like I could.
if I
depict
say,
it-
"Damn, I'm about to leave the house and go
No, it's not like
fly a
that.
jet," you're gonna be like, "Oh, where? What
I-
airport?"
No. I could depict a joke. It's just when I'm in the heat, like when I'm in the heat of a discussion, it doesn't click.
Gotcha.
I could
Like, Dub,
also
if I
tell
tell
you.
you I
I could
did
also
something
tell
to
you.
you-
I could also tell you firsthand. Low is a great guy.
Dub,
I'm not.
if I-
That's why I said I don't hate low. I don't know him personally, so I don't know. I just can't get over the feet.
Dub, you want to move on, or can we?
Yeah, we can move on. I mean,
If not, I'm here for this whole entire conversation.
no, I mean I'm here. I mean, I just can't get over feet. That's it.
I feel like Low would body you up in the debate too.
Okay. We had a debate already.
And who won?
Yo,
It was,
Dub.
it was neck and neck.
No, Dub. Hey, Dub.
What happened?
Hey, you hit a game winner at the end to nearly edge him out. Hey, Dub. Nah, it wasn't no crazy game winner. It wasn't no step back, no Kemba Walker stuff. It was more like a free throw. But I mean, you know.
Hope
maybe-
Mamba said he killed Dub.
He had
and
a
that's
corner-
why I'm just
cornerback?
like,
He did not because listen, this is what happened. I said all I said in the beginning. He went silent for 5 to 10 minutes. And then
what
he
was
just
he
kept
doing?
looking up. You know what he was doing.
Wait. So there was a 5 to 10 minute pause.
Yes.
Quiet
there was a good
silence.
spot. There was a good where I was talking with everybody in the clubhouse, and then he came out and he came back with So much.
I thought you were talking
ammo.
about up
But
here.
So
but Dub,
much
you
ammo.
can't be mad that that's a part of his takes because that's
No,
like blaming the
because
person
no,
for
because we
being
was
tall.
talking.
Like
No,
So
we was
you
talking
should
about-
not like anyone that's on TV.
No, because we was talking about Karl Malone and the underachievement argument, and then he was bringing up all these numbers about Karl Malone, and I was telling him, bro, we could do that to anybody. You could do that for anybody and but depict a bad series for them. You really could.
Mhm.
I wasn't gonna go out my time to look up all these freaking numbers. I wasn't. I'm sorry. I wasn't. So hey, go Mumbo. If you wanna give him that dub, go ahead, bro. That's on you. I did not feel like taking the time out of my day to look up all these stats for other players that probably had bad playoff series in their career as well. You feel me? So that's on you.
Word.
Dub is smoking right now.
He is
Dub,
fuming.
Dub is
What ha-
upset right now, bro.
What happened?
Dub
What
is
happened?
on.
I'm
like,
not
what
even
I missed?
upset. I'm just speaking
It's-
my mind. That's
Okay,
my
no.
mind.
That
He literally left Earth, chilling out in space.
I
Is
love
he,
you
is
so
he,
much.
is he still talking about low?
He's
Still.
fuming. Like I didn't know that this was such a trigger point.
No, yeah, it's a trigger point. I seen it last time we brought it up, but some like it's he gets in a bag of lows that that it's like I get in a bag with low because it's funny, but his is like I want to see you in the alley.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind that. And you know what's crazy though? Y'all like the same height.
No way.
Yeah, he might be a little shorter than you.
No,
Really?
I don't think he is. I don't
There's
think he is.
no way he. Nah, there's no
He's
way.
he's 5'1", I think.
No, he is not.
I think
JD,
Yo,
ask him his height,
Switch the
JD.
topic. Please switch the
He's
topic.
not
JD.
5'1". But hey,
JD.
hey,
Topic.
hey, when we get big enough to have that draw to set up that boxing match, let's do it.
Jay,
Maybe.
bro,
I
swear-
swear
oh
I
my
got my
God.
money.
if you're gonna set up that boxing match, bro, I'm telling you, dog. Never mind.
what
Can you
boxing
box?
match?
Dub versus Low.
Sub-Zero.
Yo, hold up, bro. I'm
Dub
sorry.
zero.
Bro. I'm sorry. If you set him up in the boxing match, is not gonna
Dub's
go
little feet
well.
kicking like this. In the corner.
Dub, can I ask you a question?
What?
Who is Jessica Santiago?
He already
Come on.
stated that.
Yeah, I stated that a long time ago.
I didn't hear it, but who is that? I'm sorry.
We'll tell you. We'll tell you. We don't have
Is
to
your
do it
aunt?
right here.
I already said it. I said my mom.
Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Dub.
Jesus. All right. The
Dub, your eyes today got a like that little thing that you're doing right now when we brought up low. Like
Yeah,
did I
no,
do?
it's
What did I
it's
do?
one for the ages, Shaq. And it's just do it once a week because I'll start being afraid of Dub.
oh my god.
last
You got it,
care
bro.
or don't care, the Warriors have the best record in the NBA and are either first, second, or third in the following categories: points, defense, threes, assists, rebounds, steals, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, field goal percentage allowed, and 3-point percentage allowed.
And that just went up because of Steph just had 50.
The
So-
Warriors. The Warriors are looking amazing, and if they get Clay back, I think they might win the championship this year.
Fire.
Not a bad take.
Hey, he snatched the words right out of my mouth. And all I'm gonna say is, I told y'all.
Next
Other
topic.
fools.
This comes from a Clutch Points Instagram post. If the NBA could bring back one thing, what would you choose out of these four? NBA trophy on the finals home court, sleeve jerseys, ninja headband, nickname jerseys.
I was a fan of the nickname jerseys, honestly.
Those are
That was
cool.
cool, but I wouldn't wear them. So if I really had to, it would be I like the trophy on the court. I'll take that.
I'm 1000% ninja headbeds.
Yeah, I was about to say, why did they stop the ninja headbands?
I don't
I
think
think it
that
was
they
a
were
liability,
branded.
like the swinging,
What is that? What is a ninja headbands?
where you tied and it has the ninja tie in the back. That
You know,
hang.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
okay.
Turtles?
Okay. Yeah, that was cool. That was pretty cool.
I feel like
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards would wear one.
But I also thought it was like a branding thing too.
It might have been you could be totally right. I just thought it was
What
I
made
thought it
him
was because
stop?
it was I thought it was because of
I think the
health
league
reasons.
made them stop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying, but
don't
why?
I don't know why. I was
Slap in the
assuming
eye,
because every time that
guess.
they take stuff away, I mean it's a couple reasons obviously, but one of them is a lot to do with it is like the promo. There's no branded gear
True.
or something. So they've
The Ninja
forced them to wear
headbands was
NBA socks and stuff. So
Sure, it was.
Ron, did you say what you would choose?
Honestly, I wish I could bring them all back. I'm a fan of all just little nuances that make the game different, and just to add a little more flavor to just the game in general. But if I got to choose one, I think I might go with sleeve jerseys. I actually like the sleeve.
I like the look of them too. Why did they do away with those? Did players complain or?
That
It's just about changes. It's about changing, and I think Adidas sponsored them and they're Nike now.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Sleeve? You talking about the sleeve jerseys?
Yeah,
those are bad jerseys though.
Why?
I mean, I wore one year.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it was one of my best years. So I mean,
hey, that was the best guitars.
Yeah,
facts.
I remember that.
I mean, I guess they weren't too bad.
All right. Dub, this is Dub's topic. I just want everyone to know, and he's going to be excited to hear this. So we're going to let you kick it off, Dub.
Okay.
The question is, does LeBron get too much credit for making teams better by himself? And he also put, when every team he goes to brings great players with him.
Yes, he definitely. I actually had this guy Gabriel Jones. He be in my DMs. We actually talked about this. When LeBron goes to different teams, I'm talking about after his first stint in Cleveland, he's always bringing great players with him. So to sit here and say that he is the only reason for teams being good is blasphemous. And a lot of people will be like, "Oh yeah, LeBron makes bad teams great." What team did he made that was bad great besides the 2018? That team wasn't even that great in my opinion, but the 2018 Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hey Dub, has LeBron ever missed the playoffs?
1 year, 2019, and I think his first year and maybe his second.
No, we're not counting 2019. That's the only time that
That's
LeBron
kind of
gets
nasty,
injured.
Dub.
Yeah, he
asked me
for a duration.
He asked me a question, I answered.
So if LeBron doesn't get injured that year, do they make the playoffs?
I think so. I think they probably could.
Okay, so arguably,
I'm not counting. I'm not taking that year into consideration.
Hypothetically speaking, LeBron's made the playoffs every year. Was that 2019 team good?
Let's count 2019 out. Let's get 2019 out.
I'm walking you down a dark alley.
No, I know where you're walking down. I'm cutting 2019 out because we can't make the assumption that they are making the playoffs or are not making the playoffs because at the end of the day, he got injured.
I'm walking you down
and he came back. He
actually came back. Do you know who's at the end of that alley?
No. You want to know something? Nah, he came back. He came back. Wait.
With his shoes off, barefoot.
That's bad. That's really bad. But let's keep it real. LeBron came back, said he was activating playoff mode, and was losing games.
He did do all that though. That was fine, by the way.
So
that was nasty for Braun to do all that.
Yeah,
getting drugged.
I'm not trying to hold LeBron accountable for missing the playoffs in 2019, but when you come back saying you're activating playoff mode and don't make the playoffs,
was crazy. That was crazy, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yo, but Ron, I got a question for you though. Hypothetically speaking, right?
Yeah.
Do the Brooklyn Nets have a championship last year? Because Kyrie and James was hurt.
Hypothetically speaking, I mean, I didn't think they were going to win with those two either way it goes. I mean, if you think that they would have won with them, then I guess you could say hypothetically speaking. But
that was probably
speaking. I had that was some of the
crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard you say when you said hypothetically speaking. We could say Braun made the playoffs because he was hurt.
Well, no, if Braun doesn't get hurt that year, the Lakers more than likely win the playoffs, and we have 18 other years to prove my point. Like LeBron does not miss the playoffs. And I'm only saying that to say LeBron has played on some terrible teams.
Terrible teams?
I knew you were going to say this. I knew you were going to say this. I'm exaggerating with the terrible. Not championship caliber teams. Okay. That he has overachieved a lot. Yo, that third year when he went to the championship, they had no business being there.
Big time overachiever. The OD.
No business being there.
That was fire. That was eliteness. That was I'm here. That was I'm here. That's the fact.
No, real rap.
Well, you talking about with the Cavs, right?
Yeah. Talking about 07.
And so I'm just saying with that team all together, with that team by itself, I don't think you can give LeBron too much credit for making teams better, or too
I don't
little
think that
credit.
team. I don't think that team was that bad though. That team was not that bad.
Dub, you
That
were
team was a
3.
bad team, bro.
It was
What
not
are you
that bad.
talking about, Dub? You were
That team
3
was a
years
bad
old
team.
when they did
Well,
that.
they weren't a bad team,
They
but they
weren't that
had no
bad.
business being in the finals. They had no business being
Well,
in the
you
finals.
got to look at who they faced as well. They faced 2 500 teams in the first and second round.
They
what
had
team?
they played the Pistons, bro.
Yeah, they
That's what I'm
played the
getting
Pistons
at.
without a Ben Wallace.
Yo,
Oh,
it's still the Pistons.
Dub, you're being
Dub's
nasty, bro.
YouTube
I'm
video
just
history
saying.
on LeBron James
I'm
is
just saying.
impeccable.
I'm just saying. They didn't have Ben Wallace at that time.
Who was the number 1 team in the East that year? I don't even know, but I don't think that was a bad. I don't think that was a bad. I think that was the last year Braun had like y'all could say the 19 Cavs teams was bad, but I don't even think that team was bad. They were okay.
Like that's the point I'm trying to make. Braun takes an okay team.
The Cleveland
and makes
Cavaliers
them
was
a
the
finals
second team.
contender. Not championship winner, but they have contention to get to the conference finals.
Listen, the Pistons won 53 games. Cleveland Cavaliers won 50 games. So it was not that big. It was not that big. And for you to give LeBron credit for all 50 of them games, in my opinion, that's kind of unfair to the guys that he played with.
Do you want to?
Dub, so is LeBron top 3 in your eyes or top 2?
Yeah.
What is he, number 2?
All time, yeah.
Right,
it fluctuates. It's fine between Kobe and LeBron. I'm fine with either or.
When are we gonna have that top 10 for best like basketball players, not including accolades, but just like can play the best basketball?
We do that
like
next show.
Top 10 pickup players?
Like talented players?
Not pickup players. I wouldn't consider James Harden necessarily
top 10 players at the record.
Not the record, just because I want to see where he's going with it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think James Harden is a pickup player. That's why I'm like just best basketball players.
Accolades not included.
Accolades not just best basketball. Yeah, Kyrie might be a top 10 basketball.
Kyrie's in there if you're going with
for sure in there.
And I feel like James is
I
too.
give Kyrie all types.
James got to be in there. KD, Kobe, MJ, Braun. Who else?
We could do that. We could do that next. We could do that next show for sure.
Right.
Hakeem.
Go ahead.
Shaq.
Wait. Go ahead, JD. I see where JD's going with this.
I want to do that next show because we can actually dive into it.
I got you.
Next show. That's cool.
Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Yeah. Does LeBron get too much credit for making teams better by himself?
I don't understand. I don't get. We see what we're going through right now.
Dell disappearing and his head floating is insane.
What are you going through, LeBron?
You see how the Lakers are struggling without LeBron. Now,
They were struggling with him, Bron. They were struggling with him, Ron.
Yeah.
Are they really struggling? What are they, 5
No,
and 5?
but based on what he's saying, though, it's not like they didn't look like, you know what I'm saying, Ron? So 5 more games and then we'll dive in. But to answer the question, Bron gets a lot of credit, but he deservedly so he needs it. He needs the credit because when they lose, when Bron used to lose back in the day, they used to blame Bron, but now when he loses, they just blame his teammates. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's like, damn, that's kind of sucked. But
that wasn't fair for them to blame LeBron back in the day when he was losing to like the Celtics and and even to the Spurs. I don't try to hold him accountable for that.
Which one? Which Spurs lost?
The 2007 Spurs.
Oh, they don't. I don't ever hear anyone bring up that loss about Bron. I don't hear people bring that up. I hear them bring it up every time he lost to the Spurs with Miami, Dallas. I hear that because it's like no matter what, most people had them as the favorite. I feel like
yes. So
then it's like, what are we doing here?
But when I'm talking about LeBron, I'm looking at when Jay asked that question, I'm looking at from the time he was on Miami Heat and up. That's what I'm looking at.
But why can't you just look at that though? You got to look at his younger years when he actually wasn't playing with other all-stars. I mean, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Mo Williams, but when you put LeBron's all-time starting 5, those 2 don't make that team. Those 2, they're low-key barely on the bench.
Right. You're right when saying that, but to sit here and say that that Cleveland Cavaliers team was just complete and utter garbage, I think that's just disrespectful to those players. They had a great defense.
How many turnovers does Russell Westbrook average?
Time out. That San Antonio Spurs team they lost 2 games within 3 or less points. And they lost those games because LeBron had a bad shooting percentage. So your main player, right,
Yeah.
is having a bad game, and you're still only losing by 3 or less points. That goes to show you the type of players that he had with him.
Okay. And when they won, did he ball out or did he play bad?
No, he didn't. No, when they got swept. He shot for
Okay.
he shot over 40% one time in that series. But he's 22 years old, so I'm not trying to hold him accountable for that. I'm just saying, if you're gonna sit here and say that his team was that bad, then I'm gonna bring up what he did in the finals. I have to, and that they weren't getting blown out. It wasn't getting blown out.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Does LeBron not get enough credit
I think
for making teams better?
no, I think he definitely does make teams better. It's just to the extent as in he's the sole entire reason for that team being better. I don't think that's fair to the teammates around him.
Okay. And are you saying this because he's played with big threes and on from the duration of the Miami days?
Absolutely. In 2018, that was like one of the years I was like, yo, Braun,
Wait, Dub. So who does Steph make his teammates better?
does Steph make his teammates better?
Yeah, like is he the reason that like the teams do so well?
Mm,
Meaning,
uh,
if you were to take off Draymond, would they have the same amount of success?
no,
Yes.
of course not.
Yes.
As in winning finals without Draymond Green?
This is the debate I was waiting for. Yes, Dub.
No.
Okay, I see your question. You changed it a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna see fireworks.
I mean, okay.
I feel like Draymond makes that team better, more so than Steph.
No, I wouldn't say that. I believe that Steph's impact just makes the
Oh my God, Shaq. Let's not do this, please.
team. I don't think that.
So you're telling me Steph makes his teammates better than Draymond? That's the point I'm getting at. I'm not talking about Steph just individual performance.
As an impact wise, you could sit here and say that there's an argument to be had that
Shaq, hold on. Shaq, Steph allows Draymond to make his team better.
Yo, I was just about to say that. That's crazy.
Draymond is making his team better because that man is on the court, bro.
Is that from the Dale's Minion group chat?
Oh my God.
That's wild. We didn't even
Did he
discuss
just
that.
text that?
I was literally about to say that.
Shaq, and Shaq, you know this because you could look ploop Draymond out of there, right? Like ploop, ploop, and you could just let's say, give me a player, Shaq.
Kevin Durant.
That's different. Like give me a
David Lee in 2015 because they had David Lee and they moved him to the bench for Draymond.
Because David Lee got hurt first. Ploop, let's drop a prime David Lee, and he's playing that role, but he doesn't play as good as defense as Draymond. I'm not gonna sugarcoat what Draymond does defensively because he does switches and play there, but that all flows because of that light-skinned boy.
You know, Dale, I don't know.
Okay. Let's go, Ron. Let's go.
This is why I'm saying it. No, because
let's go.
I'm not saying right now. I'm rewinding back to 2014-15.
So Dub, who makes their teammates better, LeBron or Steph?
I'll say.
Carry on.
This is the thing, do players really make their teammates better?
Yes, that's
the thing. That's the thing.
Like how? Do they make their teammates better, or do they just? That's a tough question.
It's 1,000 ways to make somebody better. To motivate.
So how did LeBron make anybody, like any particular person better?
No, how does Steph? No, tell me how Steph does.
Well, Steph's impact. Honestly, Steph's shooting allows other guys to get off. Steph's shooting allows Draymond Green to do what
I see what Shaq is saying. Shaq, you're basically saying you're using let's just bring up the number one, like Matthew Dellavedova, like how he was able to play so well with LeBron. But people look at look what LeBron did for Matthew Dellavedova. Honestly, he didn't. He brought Matthew Dellavedova to the stage. Everybody was hurt, and Matthew played well.
No, I'm not saying, Dale, to your point, I'm not saying whether he did or if he didn't, but the way Dub is talking is he's sitting here telling me that it just doesn't matter. Like LeBron didn't help his teammates, but then he says Steph helps his teammates by shooting the ball.
I think Chris Paul brings out
He
the
makes
best
them
of his
better.
teammates.
Listen, honestly, Shaq, it's like this. Like Klay Thompson was gonna be Klay Thompson with or without Steph. Draymond Green, I'm not sure about Draymond Green being Draymond Green with or without Steph. I'm not sure about that. But
Me
it's like
neither.
it's just with these players, bro. It's like a lot of these players, like how can you sit here and say that? Like, what does a player do to make somebody else better?
So what
Now,
did
there's-
Bron do for
like
Mo
Ky-
Williams?
like Kyrie. Now hold up, Kyrie Irving and LeBron.
Mario Chalmers.
Talking about Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, right? LeBron
Mhm.
James made it easier for Kyrie to score.
So that
Because-
makes him
because
that.
of the
So he
attention.
made him a better scorer. Then.
How does that make him better
Huh?
score? He's
Here-
the same
here-
exact
here's
player.
what I'm not saying he
the
gave
same
Kyrie more
exact player, though.
abilities. He didn't give Kyrie more abilities. He just made it. If you make it easier for me to do something, then you're making me better at doing that. If without LeBron, it's gonna be tougher. Just look.
So why do y'all say Clay and Steph made Kevin Durant worse?
I never said that.
And I think the argument of does player X make player Y better? I think it's a little misleading. I think it's
It is.
So did
Does
LeBron make
player-
Daniel Gibson,
does-
Mo Williams,
not better, but do they
Mario Chalmers?
allow
Braun made them more money.
do they
But it's like-
allow them to play?
listen. If you want me to sit here and say like CP3 is a great example of him making players better. Like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander became better while playing with CP3. That's what happened. Devin Booker as well. Devin Booker became better while playing with CP3. I like using Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler and his unselfishness on our Miami Heat team allow guys like Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero and them
And that's
guys.
what I'm
Does
getting
that
at
make
with
them
LeBron.
better though, or is that just creating
makes
more
them-
opportunities?
It makes them, yes, because that's when you're making somebody better in my eyes, that means you're making their game better. That's what you're doing. You're making their game better due to something that you're doing.
You're allowing them to get off more. Pause.
Exactly. With LeBron,
Okay, so LeBron is the ultimate person that does that with people.
no, LeBron
With
lets
who?
his,
With who, Ron? With who, Ron?
LeBron let Kyrie get off. LeBron lets
Kyrie-
AD get off.
he did
the
like
thing
Kyrie
is,
stuff. I'll give him
he-
credit.
Don't say
I'm-
this,
I'm-
Dale.
Hold
Don't.
on,
I don't-
hold on.
I don't think it's
No,
them
I'm doing
making
it.
you better. I think it's
Right,
them making
and
you
LeBron put
look
them-
better.
Right, LeBron puts them on that stage, and that stage they do what they always been doing is just a bigger stage. I told this Shaq before, so if you know with LeBron, LeBron is gonna take you there, and it's for you to show up.
Bron's a hell of a guy.
And-
He's
and
making
look-
lives better.
Because you just said he made AD better. He just made AD play in the finals. Look at AD numbers when he was with New Orleans. It was ridiculous.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
but he makes the game easier.
Yeah, but
for
you
AD.
still got to put that
the
together.
game
He literally
so easy for AD right
like,
now.
Bron
With LeBron
literally
on the
took
floor?
that team inside of the bubble to a championship. That's nuts.
And
Wait.
on top of
Wait,
that, LeBron's like, here's
wait.
this spoon, AD. Hey, AD,
Wait.
here's this mashed potatoes and gravy. Here's this spoon.
My
Here.
question to you.
Let me ask you a question. How
He's
is his numbers lesser than he was with the Pelicans, but he's getting spoon fed?
Because he has to sacrifice to play with.
Yeah,
LeBron.
you got it. Come on, Dale. Come
Wait,
on.
LeBron.
No,
What?
It's two
You're not
superstars,
understanding
and you're the
what I'm
second
saying.
player on the team.
So why y'all saying spoon fed then?
Because he's
What was spoon?
feeding him.
It was easy for AD in the Pelicans, like easy.
It
like,
was easier with
easy.
LeBron. I guarantee
But
it
time
was
out,
easier with
Ron with
Wait,
AD.
time
it was.
out. No, because that year where they won the championship, who led
Okay.
the league in assists?
Did Steph
And
Curry?
who did the
did Steph
majority of
Curry
his
make?
assists go to?
Did Steph Curry make KD better?
I mean, I would have to say yes. Yeah, they all made each other better. He didn't make a better player. He made it easier for him to score. He made it easier for him to be KD. He made it easier
don't
for
think
him
you
to win
believe that.
games. The thing about KD is it's kind of you can't really make KD better because you could double team.
But that's
KD
the
and KD
point.
still gonna
That's
score
the
30.
point. With Anthony Davis, he was always regarded
Okay,
as a
but check-
top
but-
10,
but-
arguably top 5 player of all time.
But check this out.
I mean, not all
guarantee-
time in the league. In the league.
I
Sorry.
guarantee during KD's stint in Golden State, he got the least amount of double teams in his whole career. I guarantee it.
Okay.
I guarantee. Okay, so that's
And
what
how
I'm saying.
did- how
I'm
did his-
saying
Yo,
if-
why
if-
didn't Steph take that team last year further?
Why didn't Steph take that team? Because they literally just guarded him and let
Exactly.
everybody else get off.
Okay. So,
Exactly.
So if KD
Yeah.
came and played on that team, would he make Steph better? Oh,
Wait. What was your question?
If KD was to play on the Golden State Warriors last year, would he have made Steph better? Would he have made the game easier?
I don't think. I mean, you could sit here and say that they're making
They
the
were
game
triple
easier for
teaming
them,
Steph.
but just because you're making it easier for somebody doesn't mean you're making that other person better. Because at the end of the day, they're still able to do. They haven't changed their game at all. They're the same type of player. You're just
So,
making it
like,
easier for them.
so,
Kyrie
Mars
Irving
up.
was
That
the
doesn't
same,
matter.
but
It doesn't matter.
Kyrie Irving was the same exact player before, after LeBron left. Nothing affected his game. LeBron, when he went to Cleveland, he just made it easier for Kyrie to score, but he didn't affect his game at all.
Here's my thing. It's a few teams of LeBron's that I feel like Steph could never take to the championship. And there's all the teams of Steph where I feel like if you switch him and LeBron and give him Clay and even KD, they're winning every single year. That's just for starters. Now you say, how does LeBron make teammates better? When LeBron drives to the paint, he allows so much attention, so much gravitational pull to when he takes that first dribble, puts his head down, that he's the person that's able to get that assist. And he's giving it to guys that are helping in on him. So essentially shooters that may have not been shooters are now getting wide open shots and becoming all-stars out of nowhere.
Okay, does Russell Westbrook make his teammates better?
I'm not talking to, I mean,
because he does the same exact thing.
I feel like,
I
feel like he got Bradley Beal to
he doesn't make them worse.
Heights, and he makes the playoffs. The Wizards weren't supposed to make the playoffs last year.
Nobody that Russ has played with has not averaged the same amount of stats that they haven't. Paul George had his MVP year. Bradley Beal came back and averaged 30.
I just disagree.
James Harden still got down. So, it's a lot of players. A lot of players.
And I don't know what you guys mean by it, because Ev Smitty says, no, Shaq, that's not making them better. That's just giving them the opportunity to contribute to winning. That's not making them better. So what player are you telling me that Steph is in the gym, or any player is just in the gym and just like, oh, put more arc on your shot. Oh, do your footwork like this. Oh, so how do you make a teammate better? By what? Telling them to drive the ball more?
But honestly, that's the question, Shaq, because like, how do you make somebody? That's a good question. Like, how do you make somebody better? Because what you're saying is that he's giving them easier looks, but in my head, that's not affecting their game. They're just getting easier looks.
Got you.
So what is Bron supposed to do? He's supposed to go into your 2K stats.
I'm not saying I'm not trying to knock him.
Take you from a 74 to an 84. You can't make somebody better than what they already are.
I'm not taking anything away from him. Like, he makes the team better. I will not say that he doesn't make teams better. He does make teams better.
You just
to sit here and say
overrated and make a team better.
No, when he makes players better. I said, just because I say he gets too much credit doesn't mean he doesn't deserve any credit at all. I just think that people just give him way too much credit. But at the end of the day, when we're looking at the players and what players he made better, I just don't know who to say that he made better.
Who has he made worse? The only player that I'll
Chris Bosh,
give you,
Kevin Love.
Bro, but he doesn't make. See, this is why I hate this argument, because he doesn't make the players worse. The players are still as good as they are. The opportunities might look different. So okay, so you say Chris Bosh got worse because of LeBron James. So the next year when LeBron James is gone, so now Chris Bosh sucks because he played with LeBron?
No, because Chris Bosh was balling out.
Okay, so he didn't make him worse. That logic just doesn't work.
You're right. You got me there. I'll walk that one back. Kevin Love.
I think the argument just has to do with, does this player allow better opportunities for their teammates? I think LeBron James is one of the best players in the world.
He allows players better. I'll give you that. But to sit here and say that he makes that player that much better, I can't give it.
I feel like you can't. I feel like if you put them with any player, if you put K-Love or Bosh with Steph, they're going to take the same hit in numbers. That's why that argument is so flawed.
And speaking of those two, I really do think Draymond made those two better.
Is Kevin Love replacing Draymond Green?
I don't care what's happening. Anybody that plays with Steph is taking a minus in production on offense.
And that's why I say about what Draymond provides to that team is so critical in what they're able to do. Because Draymond's out here like, yo, I'm not here to score. I don't need to score. I got Steph and I got Clay. And even this year, I don't have Clay, but I got Steph. I got Jordan Poole. I got Andrew Wiggins. It's other scorers out here. My job is to come out here and be, even though I'm not the point guard, to be a distributor, to rebound, and to be the head of the honcho on defense. And Draymond has done that since his duration there. And on top of that, the main thing about Draymond, even back in 2014 when David Lee got hurt and when he first started stepping in, that's when Draymond first really was banging that three. Draymond was shooting that three at a good enough rate to make defenders respect him. So he opened up the floor for everybody. And that was it wasn't the start of small ball, but that's really when everybody started trying to play small ball because they were trying to match the Warriors' firepower. And that's why I say not that Draymond made Steph better, but he made the game easier for Steph.
I would have to say with Draymond, his most important factor to that Warriors team was his defense. With their ability to play small ball with him on the court, I think that's what really you got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, bro. Them boys is going to do exactly what they're going to do. You can't, it's hard as hell to stop that. It's hard as hell to guard that. But Draymond and his ability to, like you said, put the ball on the floor, at the same time defend at an extremely high level, bigs and smalls. I think that was.
You remember that death lineup?
That death lineup was sick.
It was insane. And I'm talking about the death lineup before KD got there. When KD got there, it was unfair. But the death lineup before that was Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, and the other three. That lineup was tough. It was it was nothing nobody could really do with that.
And also, I forget who in the chat said this. Kevin Durant's field goal, all of his attempts went down when he got with Golden State.
Interesting. His percentages?
No, not his percentages. His field goal attempts. He had ones where he only played 27 games one year, so that stat's inflated. But the rest of them, because they're saying, Kevin Durant didn't take a minus when he went to go play with Steph.
I mean, he took less field goal attempts, but he won more games.
I'll just say you won't sit here and say that. I mean, you guys would. I was saying, and why I brought that up is you wouldn't sit here and say that Steph Curry made KD better, but you'll sit here and say that LeBron made AD better. I don't think that correlates.
Really quick.
And KD is a one in a lifetime talent.
Really quick, chat. I'm running a poll for draft order for next time. We're doing a draft next, so make sure you vote so we can do the draft order.
KD is a once in a lifetime talent, so I don't really feel like you can compare his situation of going and playing with Steph to a K-Love.
AD is not.
AD and KD are not on the same realm either.
They're not, but AD is now a once in a lifetime talent.
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's a few. I ain't gonna say a lot. It's a few. If you want to,
because we're talking about the type of player he is, not his caliber, but the type of player he is, with the things that he could do, guard bigs and guard perimeter players, put the ball on the floor.
I feel like we'll see another. I feel like we'll see another. We'll see quite a few more Anthony Davises before we see another Kevin Durant.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that.
And it's probably like 10-1 over the next 100 years.
Who's going to be the next Anthony Davis? Zion?
I feel like Anthony Edwards can produce at the same amount of level that Anthony Davis can.
Anthony Edwards?
Nah, he can't guard. He can't guard big stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right
there. I like Evan Mobley. I think he's a good prototype of AD.
Nah,
I think Zion.
Let me tell you, Ron. Yo, bro, you're the human scouting report. Like, you really the human scouting report. Every rookie that you've mentioned, bro, is playing phenomenal. Kudos to you.
All right, so the draft that we're doing is we're creating player archetypes by drafting players for that certain ability: shooting, playmaking, scoring, defense, athleticism. So the rules are a player can be drafted on multiple teams, but only one player can be drafted in that category. For example, if someone drafts Steph Curry for shooting, Steph Curry is off the board for shooting, but you can draft him for playmaking, scoring, defense, or athleticism. Oops.
I love and hate that.
What would you do?
So I'm indifferent.
We're not doing hype, right? Everybody's.
I feel like if the player's gone, he should be gone. But at the same time,
how do you guys want to do it?
I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna choose Klay for shooting and choose Klay for defense. This is all time, right?
This is all time player archetype.
All time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think anybody.
If somebody picks Steph Curry shooting, then wouldn't we say we can't pick Steph Curry shooting?
No, that's
Shit, yeah,
no. Once the player's gone in that.
Shaq is saying when you pick a player, you can't pick them for anything else.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
I mean,
tough.
I'll leave it up to a vote up on the panel how we want to do this. Do we want to do it if the player's gone, you can't pick him for anything else, or just for that ability?
I can't believe Dale let me get off Anthony Edwards as the next Anthony Davis.
I didn't hear that. I was just looking at something. I didn't hear
And-
that.
And Ron had
But when you said it, if you said that, I don't think you meant in talent. If I know you, I don't think you meant in talent. I probably felt you meant like, oh,
Bill,
he's
you
gonna
don't
go.
know him.
I was literally just chatting.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't know him. That has to be the case.
No, this is what I thought
I
he
was
would
chatting.
mean. I thought he would mean that he's gonna be getting all his numbers in Minnesota, gets cooking and cooking. Everybody gonna be saying this, and then it doesn't mean anything until he leaves and goes somewhere else. And he's that's the part of stuff Shaq does.
So
That's why he calls Jason Tatum Carmelo Anthony, because he loves Melo game, but it's like, what is it gonna end up to? Melo about to have 30 tonight too, by the way, but it's cool.
Shaq, I'm
Carmelo.
seeing people in the chat say that they like that way of once the player's drafted, they're gone completely.
All right, that's fine. Either way is fine with me.
What do you
prefer that, but
What do you guys like, Ron, Dub, Dell?
I'm if the chat agrees, I'm fine with that.
I'm with
I honestly
everything,
like it
Brody.
the first way, but
I'm with everything.
All right,
do it.
we're gonna do it when the player is
Could Ant
drafted.
and Cat.
They are gone. You cannot draft them for any other characteristic. All right, the order.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
No, you're saying.
The order that the chat voted on is Dell, Shaq, JD, Dub, Ron.
That's fire.
And
I
you
love
can
And-
you can pick.
Shaq, I love you
Hey.
guys.
And everybody got one pick, right?
We're gonna do it like a normal draft where it's snakes, and you can draft any characteristic first. So the order is shooting, playmaking, scoring, defense, athleticism, but you could draft a player for their scoring or their athleticism first.
Do
Okay.
you have this
Second.
on the doc?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I have it
second.
in the
I'm
spreadsheet.
I'm number one. Oh, okay. I'm making my player. Okay.
So, yep. Just again, the characteristics
Shooting.
are shooting, playmaking,
Shooting,
scoring,
Playmaking.
defense, athleticism.
Athleticism. Okay.
I'm first. I'll go shooting.
Go ahead. It's pretty easy.
Who are you picking? F.
Oh, I'm picking the player.
The-
Oh, okay.
So we're building.
Oh,
We're
okay.
Blew your
building
mind,
our
right,
Dale.
player
Just
Right,
blew your
okay.
mind.
All right, that just went crazy. I'm going KD.
for shooting.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Oh, you're going Katie for shooting.
Wow.
I was
wow.
going to take him for scoring if you would have took Steph, but I'm going to go
too.
Steph
Right.
for shooting.
All right.
Okay. Oh, we all gonna pick shooting first, then pick.
No, you can pick whatever you want in any order.
But okay, I'm taking KD for sure.
I'm gonna take LeBron James for playmaking. Dub, it's on you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm
That's
gonna take MJ scoring.
okay. I see what you're saying.
Ron,
makes
you
sense.
You get 2 picks here, Ron.
Ron, I don't hear you.
Do you want to switch your KD pick, Dale, to scoring? There's no rule to say you can't until you draft next.
Well, no, it's just that I was confused on how the draft was picking. Honestly, I wouldn't have taken for shooting at all. Just shooting, I wouldn't.
You could switch them for scoring, and then you could just pick a different shooter.
Okay, yeah, I'll take him for scoring instead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna
Sorry.
remember this just in case I have to walk something back.
No, it's not walking back. I didn't get what the hell was going on.
Yeah, you're good.
I didn't know.
You're good. You're
yeah.
good. You said shooting first, so I knew
I
that
love
you were
when
a
the
little
Dale
lost.
minions fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Shaq, you gotta stop that, bro.
Dub, you're a Dale minion. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I swear you're so convinced.
Dale minion. That should be a word, not Dale minion. Dale minion.
Del
Nice
Minion.
shirt. Dub, do you have
Oh, wait, no.
minions? But
Oh wait, no, I don't have minions. No, I
on you,
don't.
Ron.
you're an army of one.
I love it. I like being alone.
Who's
I'm
Ron
trying to play
talking
the
to?
stream on LTE phones. About to
Ron,
blow up.
Ron, you good?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go Magic Johnson playmaking.
Go, Mama. Can't wait to answer your question about Anthony Edwards and Cat in the playoffs.
And then I'm gonna go shooting. Yeah. Yeah, come on, just give me him. I'm going with Clay.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh yeah,
Dub?
you took one. Look, we could trade Clay for Jordan. What's up?
Oh,
We could trade Clay for Jordan.
This is what we're gonna do.
Hey Clay, you could have him. By
You
all
want to
means.
make a trade? This is gonna be
Yes, I
first
would
trade in
love
Players'
to.
Choice history.
Yes, let's make history, Dub. Please.
I'm fine with making history.
Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll make the trade.
You want
I'll
Clay?
I'll take Clay, and then I'll take Kobe scoring.
Okay. Hey, JD.
What's going on?
We made a
Listen.
trade. He took Klay Thompson shooting, but we made a trade. I'm giving Ron MJ scoring, and then I'm picking Kobe's scoring.
Give me the best person to ever market a shoe. Shout out to the eldest McKissick brother.
Yo, Drum said, Ron, you took my ideas. You're welcome. Give him credit, Ron. Don't just be stealing chat ideas and not crediting
All right.
him.
So
I'm not even in the chat. What was his idea?
So just to
Mhm.
make sure that I have this right,
Yo,
Dub
Trumpets,
now
what's your
has
idea?
Klay Thompson shooting, Kobe Bryant scoring, and Ron has Magic Johnson playmaking, Michael Jordan scoring.
Yeah, love it, love it.
Dub always reads from the chat and their ideas.
That's crazy.
Bro, look.
That's wild.
Where's my phone? Wait, you can't even see my phone. Oh my God, let me take this off. Wait a minute.
Is it on me?
This is where I'm at.
On me.
I'll go back.
I was gonna take Kobe. Stupid.
Sorry. That Klay Thompson shooting is too deadly, and that with Kobe, bro. I wanted MJ scoring and Klay shooting, but Ron.
Oh, Charlotte and the Lakers going into overtime right now.
I'm taking Ray Allen shooting. Jack, it's on you.
Give me. Dang, man, y'all be bugging. Give me. Who do I want to go with this? I feel like. Give me Hakeem's defense.
I'm sorry. Did I get skipped?
No.
No, you
No,
good.
it's on you right now.
All right. So what could I hear the teams to see what I'm up against, please? I have KD scoring.
So Shaq has Steph Curry shooting, Hakeem defense. I'll just tell you who's off the board. Steph, Hakeem, Ray Allen, LeBron James, Klay Thompson, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and you have KD for scoring.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is not a draft of this 5 players versus this. It's just these attributes to which
make
player is going to be
one
better.
to make one
Got
player.
you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, perfect. So I got KD scoring. I picked 2 right now.
Yes.
Okay, give me
Now you got go. You want to read through the list on who we picked, Jay? That way he
I
doesn't.
heard just
just
now.
did.
He just said it.
Oh,
He just said it.
okay.
So I need a defense. Let me get defense. And is LeBron James gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Russell Westbrook gone?
No.
Give me Russell Westbrook athletic ability.
Mm.
And give me give me Kyle Korver shooting.
That's all right.
Can you give me it's my pick, right?
Yeah.
Can you give me Giannis's scoring?
Ew.
What the hell?
Nah, I like that a lot.
I'm gonna
Oh man.
take. I'm the only one scoring. Okay, I can chill on that, I think. Where? Yeah, so I'll go Gary Payton on defense.
Yo, JD, can't wait to make a trade with you.
DT, are you with me?
Shout out GP.
That's tough.
Dub.
You guys don't think Giannis can score the ball?
He can.
No, I just thought that you would have picked. I thought you would have picked his athleticism. I honestly thought you would have picked that.
I'm not choosing Giannis's athleticism over players still on the board.
Okay, I got D Rose's athleticism.
That's all right.
You're up, Dub. You have playmaking, defense, and athleticism.
I just said D Rose's athleticism.
Oh, yep. Derrick Rose with 2 R's.
My play is gonna be OD.
No, I don't. Oh, maybe. I think Derrick Rose is 2 R's.
DERR. Yeah. Bro, everyone's trolling me for this GP defense pick. My on-ball defense is ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
That's a great pick.
It's
That's
an
a
amazing
great pick.
pick.
That's a
You're
great
out of
pick.
your mind. The only point guard in NBA history to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Ron, you get back-to-back.
I love you, Ron.
Okay. Vice versa, Dev. Now, I'm gonna go with shooting. Yo, JD, this for you. None other than Mr. Dirk.
Who took
Nice.
Klay Thompson?
Ron did, and then gave him to Dub for Michael Jordan.
For who?
Michael Jordan, so that
Oh, okay.
A Clay for Michael Jordan trade is fire.
Yeah, because then I just grabbed Kobe scoring. So
you have
I was like,
That was tough. I like what you did right there.
Ron, you have
appreciate it.
defense and athleticism now.
Look, for defense, I'm gonna go with somebody who a lot of you guys probably forgot about. One of the most Defensive Player of the Year awards. Well, he's actually tied with another player. I'm going with none other than Dikembe Mutombo. No.
oh, we're going this defense train, huh? So you're picking bigs as well. I thought we were going perimeter players.
Nah. Why would we just go perimeter players? What's that?
Okay. Then that's going to change my pick.
Playmaking and defense, Dub.
Dennis Rodman for defense.
Wow, I could literally pick any score here. I think I'm gonna take Carmelo Anthony scoring. Shaq, playmaking and athleticism.
Give me Jason Kidd for playmaking.
Nice.
That for real is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dell, playmaking and defense, and you got back-to-back.
I think you're on mute, though.
Sorry. Defense, give me Ron Artest.
Yes, I figured you was gonna go there too.
And playmaking, is Chris Paul gone?
No.
Book him.
Shaq,
I did not think he was going to pick him.
athleticism, Shaq.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vince.
That's
Ooh,
tough.
Vince. Wild.
That's a good one. I thought of Vince a lot.
That's tough.
I feel like I want to pick this player, and everyone's going to be like, what? But this is one of the most freak athletes I've ever seen on an NBA court. I want to pick Gerald Green, but I don't know if I go there.
Oh my God, Gerald Green. That's
He's
a
bouncy.
that's a great sleeper pick.
Trying to think.
Dub chat saying that you were the chat's not giving Dub any slack, said he was chat peeking.
I wasn't chat picking though. What are they talking about?
He said you got a purple for chat peeking badge.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You know what? Just because I can't really, because like Russell Westbrook was the first person that came to my mind too. Derrick Rose is great. VC I had in my mind, and then he got swooped. So like, I like Gerald Green here. All
That's
right,
great.
I don't think Gerald Green's bouncier than Zach LaVine.
playmaking, Dub.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine's
John Stockton,
athleticism
I
is
guess.
actually fire. I would have liked
It's
that.
out of this world.
I guess I'll have to go with John Stockton.
Ron rounded out with athleticism.
I'm going with the biggest guy that you know, that happens to be the fastest guy that you know, that happens to have the best vertical that you know.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Nope. Try again. He's right. Hey, he's right there in New Orleans eating a big ass bowl of gumbo as we speak. Boy, and
Ron.
that boy tearing them crawfish up right now, boy. Yeah, give me
Son
Zion.
jumping out the gym.
He's jumping out the kitchen.
Yo, JD.
All right. I'm going to read these off for our audio listeners who aren't looking at the screen. So we're going to start with Dell, and it goes, I'm just going to read the names, so I'm going to let you know what order I'm reading in. I'm going to read it in shooting, playmaking, scoring, defense, athleticism order. So Dell's archetype is Kyle Korver, Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, Ron Artest, Russell Westbrook. Shaq is Steph Curry, Jason Kidd, Giannis, Hakeem, Vince Carter. JD is Ray Allen, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Gary Payton, Gerald Green. Dub is Klay Thompson, John Stockton, Kobe Bryant, Dennis Rodman, Derrick Rose. And Ron is Dirk Nowitzki, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Dikembe Mutombo, Zion Williamson. If you are watching this on YouTube, comment below right now after you like the video and subscribe, of course. Whose player archetype is the best?
I feel like I have the best 5 too. We were going 5 on 5. Let me look at everybody else.
I see Shaq. I see Dub. I see. Actually, I hate Dub's team from Ev Smitty. I think Ev Smitty just doesn't like Dub.
I
don't
think
like Dub's team.
Garp the Fisted
Smitty
says
does not like
Dub.
me.
Goat Mama says Shaq. Ev Smitty says Shaq. Did you have to say the player than their archetype? I know. I told him what archetype I was reading in order though. So
Wait. I think they think this is a great team. It's not a team though. It's a.
no, I think
So
they know.
archetype.
I think they know that it's.
I think
player.
I think they'll look at the player and just see the draft thing and not accumulate it together.
Oh, I love you too, E. Smitty.
I'm not gonna lie. All these teams, all these archetypes are insane. And not gonna lie, all these like just teams are kind of nice too.
Giannis is scoring though. I really thought you would have picked his athleticism.
Who would you have
Vince
chosen there for
Carter's-
sure?
Yo, Shaq, honestly, Shaq's player archetype and that team composition is smoking. The team at least. The team is smoking him.
I just
have
see
a
it.
really well-rounded team, and Giannis can't
Facts.
score. Is that what we're talking about right now?
No, it's not that he can't score. It's just
Just because he doesn't do it the way you would like to do it, but you'll call a big man a score for getting the ball on the block and dunking, but Giannis can't score.
no. Giannis scores. Giannis scores
He
most
scores
definitely.
better than who's your favorite player in the league right now? Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he is. He most definitely is.
I bet you Pat makes that trade.
I would make that trade too.
All right.
Oh yeah, we should have added body frame.
We're gonna push viewer submitted questions to next show. We didn't have that many anyway, so I want to get to those, get more of those accumulated for the next show. So we
I
will.
would choose Yao Ming's body frame.
I will. Yo, that's so cheap. I just thought about it. It's like he's 7'6". He makes Shaq look small. It's like
I want Shaquille O'Neal that can shoot like Steph Curry.
That's fire. We should have did strength too.
Sean
Strength would have
Bradley.
been good. Strength would have been good. All right.
Manu Bol.
We're gonna end the show on final words. I feel like I always start. Who do I always start final words with? Ron? We'll start with Shaq.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys a couple of days again.
For
Did
sure.
anybody hit on their bingo?
Yeah, did anyone hit in their bingo? I'm curious too. I haven't seen anything in the Discord yet, and I haven't kept up with the chat. So, Dub, final words.
No, stay safe. And stay away from the streets of Philadelphia.
Because they're gonna rip Ben Simmons. They're gonna give you an earful about him. Ron?
That's a fact. You're gonna see me interviewing all of them.
F. Smitty says I look high. I have to look down at my laptop today because my computer crashed last night. So I'm just looking at the Zoom right there.
Shaq, that's that big bad computer you've been telling me about.
Yeah, man. He stubbed his toe, so I got to take him into the shop to get him bandaged up.
Okay, poor
Feeling
guy.
under the weather.
I
Final-
think it was Call of Duty that did it. The Vanguard.
You
But
play
that's-
Of course, I play Call of Duty.
How is it? Is it good?
He hasn't played it
It's just
because his computer
multiplayer mode
crashed.
right now. I have played it a few times with my wife, but they don't have the new maps out, the Pacific map, until next month. But I like multiplayer on there. It's super fast paced.
It looks good. Final words, Ron?
I just want to say, Shaq said he'll see you guys in a couple of days. I personally will see you guys tomorrow. Me and my co-host Dub, we will see you guys on Players Choice Gridiron, where we will be talking about all the hot topics from football, from start to finish. Also, it was a crazy weekend this weekend, so you guys just come check us out tomorrow. Players Choice Gridiron. Look forward to seeing you guys.
Fire.
One more thing. I almost forgot. We are looking to start. We've been slacking on the clubhouses for the past couple of weeks. We are starting that back up. We're starting kicking it back the way we used to be doing. Me and Ron will definitely be hosting. So definitely stay tuned for that. Download the Clubhouse app and, keep the notifications on. That way, whenever we do start a Clubhouse meeting, you'll let you know and you'll be able to join me and Ron. So definitely stay tuned for that.
Also, let us know in the comments if you guys use Twitter Spaces at all, because I've been seeing that a lot. We've never dabbled in it, and I'm trying to figure out if we should start going on there sometimes too.
And by the way, should I start watching football again so I can come kill you guys on Gridiron?
Yes, you
I
absolutely
would love
should.
for you to come on.
No, I stand with Kaepernick.
Yeah, it's been a couple of your minions requesting you to come on this football show and get scraped by Sports Fluent and scam Thanos, aka Bama, and I'm all for it. Come and get sent back to the NBA Players Choice.
I think everybody likes me on Gridiron. I think.
Del,
sure.
Del, final words.
Peace and love. Holla at your boy.
Hey, have fun at the game tomorrow, Del.
Yeah, where's the gang signs?
He threw them up, bro.
Which one you want?
I want the hardest one you got.
All right, here.
Yo, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, rate and review the podcast. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.